Starting. And we are on air. We are on air. We
We
are on
sure.
air, y'all.
It
Hey,
says off air. Oh, there we go. Hey,
you are on. Hey, got me and Christy Caesar in the house. How you doing,
hey.
Christy? How you
I'm
doing?
doing good. I'm doing good. I was just listening
Good.
to Trump.
Yeah, yeah. Encouraging,
Hmm.
ain't it? Is
Oh yeah, yeah. I liked how he was pointing out CNN.
yeah. Hey, we're gonna get to that. Let me now wait to let me get my shout outs real quick. Hey James. Hey Kristen, good to see y'all. Good to see everybody. It's a lot to talk about, y'all. It's a lot to talk about. We got a lot to do. Hey, Stacy. Good to see you, Stacy. You know. Oh, they're shadow banning this video because they don't like this title. So that's mean everybody got to share this. Look at this. Okay, now it's coming. The views are coming now. Okay.
Oh
What's
good.
up, Uncle Rich? Jane Crock, you saw me in Washington, D.C. Good meeting you. Stacy Martin, how you doing? Much love. Thank y'all for the love and support. From the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. Was that more? Yep, more. Stacy said, "Hey, Will, see?" She called me Will. They keep calling me Will. Will Johnson. Hey, Helene. Okay, let's get this started. Like you were saying about what Trump was saying today at the rally today, right? Oh man, he was just touching some nerves on some people. He was triggering liberals. Trigger.
I think they were already triggered
Yeah, it
after this
triggered.
week. Oh my gosh, it was a crazy week.
Yes, very crazy. Hey, John. I like what Trump said today. That's why I had to put this title on here. He said, "Fake news. Fake news is the enemy of the people." And you know what? I've thought about that, but I didn't think about it that way. Like it's like I wanted to keep on driving off talking about this. Fake news is the enemy of the people because fake news is side. Fake news are not for America. Fake news is for division. So people that are for division, they are the enemy of the people. Like Trump said in that little statement, he said they are so far left. They are so far left. They so far left that they're far gone. And so since they're far gone, let's stop trying to save them. Let's just do what we have to do and hide in this cave real quick. Do our little underground railroad. That's what it seems like. Do you feel me, Christy?
Oh yeah, it's gotten ridiculous. I mean, I'm not understanding how they believe that the American people are that stupid to accept what they're doing. It's like, he brought up Barbara Feinstein, and it's like she was the only one who had the letter, but yet the letter got leaked.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't leak it. So how did it happen?
Right. Don't even make sense. They don't make sense.
No, no, not at all. None.
Yeah. Um, I I'm convinced about the syndrome that people has, and someone told me that's not uh, in the doctor's book. You know what I'm saying about Trump derangement syndromes, right? And I look like, are there such thing? And you know what? There is a such thing. I last 2 days, remember I told you I had this uneasy feeling, right?
Right.
These last couple of days, like last night, I was literally on edge. Last night, I was on edge, and ooh, sorry for being on edge last night. I was on edge. I was so snappy at everybody at one point yesterday, and it brings me down that we cannot stoop people's level because it's a spirit going around that can
It
cause seriously. It's a spiritual warfare.
it's not even a Democrat versus Republican anymore. It's good versus evil.
Right.
Because like what we saw this week with Kavanaugh, um, it was the evilness and the meanness. And that was one thing that Trump kept saying was the meanness. And he was so right. There was so much
Mhm.
evil and so much meanness and so much hypocrisy. It was just crazy.
Yes. Crazy, crazy, crazy loonies. The left loonies. Like you said, I'm gonna bring out the left loonies. Loonies. Because you got right even coming in. Oh man, as infiltrators
Mm-hmm.
trying to destroy the patriot movement because they have liberal agenda too. Like the you know that we call them rhinos. Rhinos have a liberal agenda. You know, they have the agenda. They sit there, have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and that's what they're doing is 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's what the rhinos do. They sitting there, and we have to cut them off too. You
They're
know,
milk toast. They're milk toast. They're good, no good.
yes. Mm-hmm. Woo wee. It's not about Republican or the Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I voted for Trump, because he said it's not about Democrat or Republican, it's about for the people. That caught my eyes right there.
Oh
For
yeah.
the people. And fake news is the enemy of the people.
It.
Because the fake news is not for the people.
You know, I've told you this before that if you understand who owns that and what
Mm.
their agenda is, there is no other word except for evil. George, they want this open society, and you keep hearing this buzzword now. It's becoming something you hear a lot more frequently is this open society, open borders. It's not a utopia that they want like this. We'll get along and love each other. Mm-mm. No, they want power, and that's what it comes to. They
Yes.
want power, and they don't care who or what they destroy to get it.
Mm-hmm. They don't care. They out for blood.
Mm.
When you don't care who you destroy, that means you out for blood because you're gonna destroy anybody that get in your way. And when you do that, you out for blood.
Right.
You know, that's what I said
There's no
today.
harmony in that. None.
Mm-mm. It's not.
And they
But you know
forget
what?
they are the government of the people for the people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even though it's not about Democrat or Republican, right? But November the 6th, you gotta vote Republican.
Yeah. You
Even
have
though it's not
to.
about, but you have to vote Republican.
Our numbers are good. He was saying, I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but our numbers are good. But we're talking about a fraction of being ahead of the polls right now. So
Yes.
we cannot get complacent.
Yep. We cannot. So everybody, this is our time. This is our time. This is our time to come together. You know, let's prepare. Let's prepare to piss each other off. When I say that, you know, listen to what I'm saying. Let's prepare for me to piss you off, or you to piss me off, or I piss you off. Let's prepare that because us being the people, even though we for the people, we're never going to disagree. We're never going to agree with each other 100%. We're not going to agree with everything each other said. So let's prepare, because I guarantee you, if we all lived in a cave together, if we stay together, you're going to get pissed the way I put my toilet paper on the other side. I'm going to be pissed the way you move your sheet. We're going to get irritated with one another. So let's prepare to get irritated with one another. Let's prepare to be pissed off at one another. So that's the mindset we need to have. Like, life is not fair. Life is never going to be fair. Nothing is going to be fair. But we playing in the dirty, dangerous game. That's why we have to overcome all obstacles. Be overcomers, and let go of the pettiness with each other. Let go. Let go. Okay? Take it away, Christy. I'm done, Randy.
Well, that's what you said it right there. It's pettiness. We let pettiness get in the way, but these lefties, loonies, whatever you want to call them, are using this pettiness to destroy democracy, to destroy our values, to destroy what we stand for. And it's, you know what? Brent Kavanaugh was superb in being pissed off. He was purr about getting angry because he had every right to get angry, and he should have got angry. And yes, I want a Supreme Court justice who gets angry at when our democracy is threatened. I want, because he stands for what we believe in, what our morals are, and what we stand for.
Yes.
Sorry.
Real talk. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish. Finish, girl. Go ahead.
You know, it's like you've got Blumenthal talking about ethics and lying, but he's known for lying. And you've got Kamala Harris talking about bully, but if you saw her through the whole entire hearing, that's all she did was bully. She overtalked, was disrespectful, and had no consideration, none. And she was so juvenile. And then we got Cory Booker, who's trying to judge him on his ethics when he is a self-proclaimed offender. And he wrote about it. How sick is that?
Yeah, it's sickening. It's like, man, and you got the, you know what? You got the globalists that they're all ganging on them. Look, the globalists, everything, communism, so they're all ganging up on us.
Right.
You got,
they're the ones who owns the media.
Yes. You know, it's just like you got different people, right? You got different people with different minds. They're using each other. They're gaining up on us. Even though they don't like each other, but they're using their agenda to gain up on us. So that's why people like us, I said this, we got to prepare to piss each other off. We got to prepare for that.
Well,
we need to gain up on them.
And we also have to understand, too, they're trying to divide us.
Yes.
They are trying to divide us. They're using everything, race, religion, anything that they can get their hands on to divide us and to get us to get pissed off at each other. We've got to understand that, and we've got to understand we've got to let it go, and we've got to unite despite our differences, despite our different beliefs, because that's what America's about. That's what makes it so awesome.
And before I say something, y'all, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna man up on everything, and I'm gonna apologize to every patriot that I got pissed off at, made videos and disrespected, because I ain't got time for this. You know, I ain't got to see your face again if we don't mess with each other no more. But you know, I apologize for acting like that, you know, because this is the time that we have to look. We have to gain up on them, you know. If I feel you fake, you're fake. I won't deal with you. But you shouldn't let the left hand know what your right hand doing. Shouldn't your left hand know what your right hand doing. And sometimes we got to be more mindful on things. And I can admit I wasn't mindful, but I'm gonna strive to be more mindful. Not saying I'm done snapping on certain, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying, okay? We got to try with each other. We got to try. You know, I say things, you know, and I learn when I try to take it back, you can't take it back, so I have to move forward with it. You know, I'm at that point, I'm stopped being too apologetic on things that I say, messages that I said. So go ahead, Christy. I had to get that off my chest.
I appreciate it. It's awesome. You know, and that's where forgiveness comes about. I mean, that's, you know, people want to knock Christianity, but you know what? Christianity, the beautiful thing about it is we have forgiveness. And we also understand that nobody's perfect. And we also understand that anytime that we are pushed back, we get to decide how we are going to grow from it. Are we going to stay in that position? Or are we going to move forward, be stronger and smarter and wiser from it?
Yep, wiser from it. If we don't be wiser from it, guess what? We're going to be dumbed down. Dumbed down. So wise up and rise up. Don't be dumbed down.
That's right.
You know? We got this. We got this.
We sure do.
I'm just like, every day, it's crazy. Every day, I feel like, I don't know if any one of y'all feel this way. If y'all feel this way, just let me know. I feel that every day that, you know how every day you learn a little bit more, right? You just a little bit more. I don't feel like I learn a little bit more. I feel like I'm learning a whole lot more lately. You know what I'm saying? Like in one day, it's like you're learning 20 new things. It's just a little bit. It's like, it's so scary. It's like you're seeing more.
Yeah.
It's like you seeing more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
It's, yeah. I mean, we every day is a chance to grow. Every day is a chance to move forward. Every day, and that's what evil wants to keep us. Evil wants to keep us back. Evil wants us to be insecure of our mistakes. Evil wants to hold us in that pattern of self-destruction and self-doubt, you know?
Yes. It's, man, but it's up to us because we got more power than evil. We have so much power over evil. The Bible, Luke 10:18 says we have the power to trample over snakes and scorpions. We have that power to trample. It's in Luke 10:18. Go look at it right there. We have that power, and that's the best power to have. They are snakes and scorpions. You know, it's like stomping on roaches. You know,
they're slimy snakes.
Yes, you know. I'm just saying, you know, look, we stomping on roaches, and they don't like it because they're a bunch of roaches that came out of nowhere.
And the crazy thing is, the truth always comes out.
Yes.
The truth always comes out, and they think that we are so blind. We're angry.
Yeah.
And we're not blind, and we're not going to be complacent. We have every right to stand up and say, not going to happen. No more.
It's all right. Yeah, no more. No more. Never again. Never again.
And that's why we have to stay united. We have to stay together because that's where the power is. When we're divided against each other, we're not going to be as strong.
The power of Christ compels you.
That's right.
You know, I'm just saying, yo. She's saying, you know, we gotta. It's a lot of work we gotta do, but you know what? We are in the matrix. We are in the time zone. We're in a different time zone. You know, not in just different time, not in a different year. We in a different time zone. Think about the word time zone.
Things are getting crazy, and you know, you got to. I mean, yes, we need to focus on our home and our politics here, but we also need to understand what's going around the world because God's on our doorstep right now. We are in the last days, and everything being prophesized is happening right now. Ezekiel 38 is happening right now. The war of Gog and Magog is happening right now.
Yes, you're so right.
Israel right now is surrounded by Magog, and Magog, all the countries were listed in the Bible: Turkey, Iran, Persia, Libya, Ethiopia. They all are right there right now. Hezbollah is declaring war.
Yes.
They're flexing their muscle.
It's wild right now. It's wild. It is wild, y'all.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, if you look at the history of Israel, what ethnic group has been pushed out of their own country and then given their land back thousands of years later? None. They've been dispersed all over the world, and now they have their country back.
Yeah.
And when they got their country back, they had nothing. And now look at them. They're a tiny little country, and they are third as far as economics is concerned.
Yes.
Or technology. Don't quote me on that one. I have to.
You are so right. You are so on fire.
Thanks. You too.
We both on. Let's stay heated together. Let's keep that burning desire going up there. Let's keep that fire in our bones. Let's keep it up.
It's not going out. That's not going out.
We got this.
We got this.
You said, "Where's Bob?" I'll get Bob on here later on for the humor. Anybody want to goof around tonight? I'll put Bob on here later on. I'm gonna get serious right now. We need to be serious, but we got to laugh to keep from crying. Laugh to keep from crying. So we'll do that later on. I mean, we'll do that now. We can laugh to keep from crying right now because you know we got to be all serious all the time and be all like, well, the news said this. No. Forget all that. That's what fake news. We need some real news over here. People just dreadlocks, you know what I'm saying? Chill out, got the hair all back, and for real. For real.
Yeah.
You don't need CBS News all the time. You don't need that, for real. Y'all want some news? Look, come to me and Christy right here. We give y'all some real news. And then you got the chat room. Come out the real news too. Rick Glaze, all of them. They actually give me the news. I read the live comments and get news from them. They be like, have you seen the news with that? No. Say it to me. And I listen. And I meditate off the news that they bring me. You know, y'all people are important too. We all, I'm telling y'all.
Well, yeah, and the important news isn't being given. Like people like Indonesia, they just had a tsunami and an earthquake. I mean, that's devastating. Yes. And the stuff that's going on in Israel, we're hardly hearing. That's really important right now. And the weather is being super freaky right now. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, it's not global warming, it's God. And that's how he sends out his judgment. It's either judgment or mercy when he uses the weather.
Yes. Y'all better listen to the truth, y'all. Y'all better listen to the words, because the word is with God, and the word don't lie. But the fake news twist up stuff.
You know who the author is of lies?
Who?
Not CNN.
Bring it. I am on YouTube Live. Stop calling me. See, I have no patience with that sometimes. That's for patience with this. I get them random phone calls. I get mad, and I don't like that. You know? If I don't answer it, I call you back, man. But don't call me 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row. Okay, all that.
So do you want me to give you some news? We got some NAFTA.
What's some news? I want the news.
You want some news? We got some NAFTA news going on. It's still hanging in the. We'll see. We'll see if Trudeau and his eyebrows will meet with Trump.
All right. True news.
True news.
Look, if you're offended, I'll help you pack. Y'all like this shirt? If you're offended, I'll help you pack. Got the shades on, looking all cool and gangsta on you. No go. Had to get ghetto on them.
Let's see here. Let's see what's going on in Israel.
What's going on in Israel? Hold on, I actually blocked one of the people on my chat. I wasn't trying to do that. Let me unblock the person. All right. That was an accident. I wasn't trying to block you off the comment. I just accidentally pushed it.
Oh no.
I'm not trying to block nobody. There you go. All right, you back. You ain't blocked.
Oh, did you hear about Iran filing a case against the U.S.? Iran filed a case against the U.S. with the UN because they want the U.S. to move its embassy out of Jerusalem.
Oh, that is so ungodly. That is so satanic. Yeah. Ooh, I'm not surprised. Hold on, Mr. Salvador, what's up? Shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. Salute. Much love for the donation. I give out shout out to donations, and I appreciate it. The donation going to my equipment and my traveling expenses, and I appreciate it. Much love. All right. That's so satanic. The MC and we need Tiny on here for the Tiny. We're like, where you at, Tiny? Because I can see Tiny all like, and look at this. You know, she have the Puerto Rican New York accent. You know how she come out and get to just being all on you.
Well, we know the third temple is going to be built, but by who? I don't think it's going
Yes.
to be the Muslims.
Oh,
I think it's going to be a fake Jew.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be interesting. This is an interesting time that we're living in.
Yeah, well, they're putting the infrastructure in right now for the third temple.
Yeah. Monday, you said F Iran. I want to say that so bad, but I can't because they give me for hate speech. But I agree with you. they detect the words over here.
But thank God we have Trump, though. I mean, the sanctions he's put in Iran, and nobody wants to deal with him anymore. Volkswagen just pulled out of there.
No, go ahead. Keep talking. I'm gonna let you keep talking. I'm gonna get
Volkswagen just pulled out of Iran. Wants nothing to do with them. People are pulling out of Iran. They want nothing to do with them, and they are hurting. They are hurting. The only way that they're going to gain any power is to suck up to Turkey and Syria and Russia right now. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
And Russia's going to jump all over it because they're hurting too. They have nobody's buying gas from them. Their oil has tanked.
Yes. Yes, it is. Ooh, it's so much. Look, speaking of Tiny is about to get on here. Yeah, so in a little bit, I'm waiting because Tiny tried to call me on here. Someone, I sent Tiny, excuse my Tiny, the invite. So
technical difficulties.
Yes.
Make America godly again. Amen.
Yeah, amen. All right. Maybe she was trying to invite me on her. Oh, I think that what it was. I think she's live right now.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And try to get yeah. Hold on.
There we go. There she is.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm all right.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? We're just talking about you. Speaking of the angel. See, I don't say speaking of the devil. I'm saying speaking of the angel. Now.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you there, Tiny? Tiny having a problem with the sound, so we're gonna keep talking to Tiny sounds. Come on.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Trying to fix the sounds and we get this started. So what you were saying, Christy?
Oh, Iran's they're done. They're done. With the sanctions and everything, they're not doing good.
No, they're not. No, God don't like ugly. That's all I gotta say.
No.
No. So they mad about the oh my God, about Jerusalem and Tiny, we need you on here because you're gonna say, I know you got some stuff to say about that one. Tiny, get them sounds a fix because we finna go ahead and rant. I want to hear a Tiny rant on this one. I just heard a Christy rant. You heard a Mo rant. Now we need a Tiny Looney rant.
That's right.
See, Tiny's so smooth with it too. We all smooth with it. We got our charisma with it. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you got the charisma, you got this little the little attitude when you come out here. I see how your neck come out here and you like boom, get triggered, Of course you got me. I just be like yelling like, yo, like you know me. Whatever. And Tiny comes all like, man, like you just like, whoa, she's all over the place.
She's colorful.
Yes.
Baby love.
There she is.
All right. Baby love.
Baby love. I'm over here trying. I bought a disco light for us, okay? Okay? It's about to be on and popping, y'all. Who in the room?
Yeah.
Hey, bought a dawn disco ball for us.
Somebody got the
shit like that.
So I got the phone on. I hear a delay. All right, it's down. It's better.
I turned mine off.
Yep.
I turned mine off. It was me.
Okay, that happens.
You don't understand. I changed my room around today. Went and got me some wine, got me some buddy, and it's a wrap now. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. It's on and popping.
Wrap it up.
Shit. No filters. No filters. Tonight, Chrissy, you could join me. Have you subscribed to my channel, Chrissy?
I did last night, in fact.
You go, girl. You
Yeah.
freaking go with your badass.
I know
And
it's
shit
good.
like that.
Yes.
I know who to follow.
Hey, shit.
Right.
I got me a disco ball for us. We calling Congress again tonight. All right, Chrissy?
All right.
It's all about Congress. No bullshit. We're going to be fucking lit tonight. You understand me?
We lit it. Light it up.
You gotta drop me your inbox. And are you my friend on Facebook, or how we gonna? I need your email and shit like that, because I want to have everybody who's gonna host, who's gonna be doing the damn thing. We're gonna be calling damn near Congress. We're gonna call Maxine's daughter, Maxine's mother, papa, sister, brother, all the motherfuckers. They all need to be called. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I'm calling.
Because it's Monday. It's Saturday. Saturday Night Live and shit.
Uh-oh. Somebody finna get raw than me.
You already know, baby. I got my music ready. I got my peoples ready. I need my moderators ready. It's fucking lit. It's lit. I ain't promoting nobody but my motherfucking self tonight. And your voice, we calling Congress. That's what we doing. We doing the damn thing with no damn filters and shit like that.
Hey,
Bring your wine. Put your kids to sleep. Get your butt. Come hang out with us. You got your wine. Hurry up and go get that shit, because it's lit. It's about to be on. Yeah.
Bring it. Hey, people that got Facebook page, y'all better have YouTube channels. Y'all won't see it on Facebook.
All right, I'm looking for you, Tiny.
Roll me a blunt.
Tiny Mercado on Facebook. Yeah, look at Tiny Mercado.
Oh, I found her.
Babe.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, we're friends.
There's a party in this motherfucker tonight. Y'all want to see? Shit.
Bring it.
We friends?
Yeah, we're
We
friends.
lit?
Yeah, I'm
We
in.
lit, baby. We got this?
We got this.
It's funny. I met you on Twitter, Christy. On Twitter. I didn't know you had a Facebook. I saw you on Twitter tweeting, and we linked up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Met Tiny on Facebook.
Fuck you talking.
Oh, I love the disco ball.
Hey.
Shit, yo, we lit. I told you to party up in this motherfucker tonight. Y'all thought I was playing? I went to the mall. I went to Spencer's. I even got 25% off for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, girl.
Twerk. My titties are twerking. Shit.
Uh-oh.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Snapchat? What's up? It's me, your girl, Boricua Wifey, the one and only, never lonely, and we out here.
Yeah.
We out here.
New York coming out of you now.
Hey, can I tell you guys something? It's not political, but it was kind of funny.
Aye, papi, we're gonna... Yo, what's his name? Mayor Del Blasio. He think he's some hot shit because he got a black wife. Let me tell you something, you little mofo. You is not all that, boo. I'm from New York. No, Mel de Blasio with his black ass wife. And they want to act like socialism. Let me tell y'all a little something about even Cardi B said, mind your motherfucking business. She don't want nothing to do with social. She said, don't worry about my money. My money. And you know what? We better tell Ocasio that shit. Ocasio, don't worry about nobody's money, baby. The little socialist ass. And for all the little children out there, listen, baby, you don't need no socialism, baby. Because your voice gonna call, you gonna be on with me calling Congress tonight. That's what we doing. And stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta love her. Y'all gotta love her. You gotta love some Tiny, man. Y'all gotta love y'all some Tiny. You said light it up. Now you don't need Bob. Okay, light it up now. You don't need Bob. No, I didn't need Bob. I mean, Bob want to come on later.
Please let Bob come on. Bob, I want Bob on my show tonight too. Bob, where's
I'll give you his email. I have his email.
Give me his email. because I want the litty shit show. You know what I'm saying? I want my show to be so fucking lit. I want motherfuckers in their bed laughing, peeing. I don't give a shit. Like the kids is sleep, everybody sleep. All I need is you. Call on in this motherfucker. Be about it. Come on here. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to drop your emails. Matter of fact, follow me. And if you don't want to give your real email, you give a fake email. Who gives a shit? Make a new one up in 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes. Everybody got 15 minutes.
Yes. We need Trump the Bob. Trump the Bob, if you're listening. Trump the Bob.
Where are you at, boo?
I got his phone number. I can call him right now and see if he's going to answer and get his email. Hold on. Let me call Trump the Bob.
Please call him.
Hello. HIJK. He's always at T. No, PQRST. Trumpster Bob. Where you at, Trumpster Bob? Trumpster Bob. I think it's Bob Trump.
I'm about to go break up bud real quick. Call that motherfucker real quick while I go break up this bud real quick and get me a glass.
All right. Do your thing.
You got me
Yeah. Look, so much of being professional tonight for me.
Nigga, y'all on the floor and shit.
All right.
I changed my room around and shit. Look at me. Can't tell me shit.
Look at the Soul Train in the house.
Baby, shit. Baby,
Why must
no
we get to charge his phone?
I got some titties. Shit. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Tiny's off the chain tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen Tiny like more professional. Tiny ain't professional tonight. Oh, this is good. Tiny is not professional tonight. I love it. I love it. I made a video said it's time to stop being professional. Yes, I'll do to a certain point, but sometimes you gotta, sometimes Trump can be unprofessional. What do you say? I mean, sometimes you can.
You gotta keep it real too.
Yeah. You gotta do that. Like it is what it is. You dig? Cheers, everybody. Cheers. I'm sorry I didn't boycott the NFL, but that's my thing. I love my Bears. Love y'all anyway.
We'll forgive you.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to apologize. I'm going to say I'm sorry y'all feel that way. Okay, I'm going to use my Kanye West term. I'm sorry y'all feel that way.
The Bears.
That I love the Bears. I'm sorry y'all feel that way. Okay, I'm sorry that y'all think it's that y'all focusing more on the NFL being banned than people get shut out there. I'm just being honest. I have no filter. This is how I feel. So sorry y'all feel that way. That I didn't boycott the NFL. Sorry y'all feel that. I love y'all anyhow because that's your opinion. I love y'all anyhow.
We still love you.
Y'all better love me. If y'all don't love me, and then I'm gonna come at y'all Y'all better love me. Y'all don't love me. Look, I'm getting y'all. I'm coming after y'all with the right and left. You're going to the moon. In my Ralph Kramer voice. Thick skin. I'm sorry y'all feel that way.
Who feel like what?
Nah, you lit up in here.
Holla, shit, you motherfucking right. Shit. My wife, shit. We gotta crush up the buddy. Where that shit at? See, I got amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I gotta get the bud. What the fuck I do?
Yes, right. Sometimes you gotta let it go.
Here. Oh shit. Baby love. What we were talking about? What's good? What we talking about?
The title on here said fake news is the title of this video, Tiny, is said the fake news is the enemy of the people. What Trump said, the fake news is the enemy of the people. That's the title of the video. Fake news is the enemy of the people. That's what Trump said today. He said they are so far left. So I'm gonna go again. Fake news is the enemy of the people. What's your thought on that? When I say fake news, even when Trump said fake news is the enemy of the people. Your thought on that?
What the fake news saying?
No, Trump said fake news is the enemy of the people. That's a good statement. What he
Yeah.
said. They are the enemy. They are the enemy of the people.
Yeah, they the enemy of the people. The motherfucker with their 4S AM Markenberg talking points. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. No, I gotta get closer to the microphone. All right.
Bring this over here. You gonna bring it up? Dale, crush it. Oh, I can't even hear this nigga. I can't even hear you, fams. I can't even hear Mo.
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can hear you. Say
All right,
Brandon,
Latino.
say, what up, Brandon?
What up, Brandon?
Hey,
What's up?
Brandon.
What's up, Jeff? What up? How you doing, bro?
We was in the mall and shit, shopping and shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what happens. Shit.
Get your shop
He's
on.
single, ready to mingle.
I'm definitely not.
Nah, he not single. She will kill him. She'll kill me. She be like, bitch, you think my man crashed your car? I'ma really crash your car.
Mm-hmm.
But my man, she a white girl. You know white girls are crazy. She'll fuck some shit up. Shit.
Yes. Yes. My ex-wife got a restraint over me right now for no reason.
White girls don't give a fuck. What? Dude. They will put their fucking silver rings on and they will punch you. Okay? They will put their silver rings on and punch you. Okay? Fuck with you, nerd. I had an aunt like that. She always had a different knife for her outfit.
Dang.
See, I'm Italian. My sister was pure Italian. And she was small. She'll run up and jump and smack the shit out of bitches. That's who she was. Like, for real. She did not play that shit. What's popping on the show, y'all? Yeah, because
hold on. You say you should bring me on.
What?
John Ahmad. You said bring him on. John Ahmad, what's your email? You want to get on here? You said
Come on,
you should bring me on.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Come on, John.
Shit up.
Need your email if you got Google Hangout.
Drop your email like it's hot.
Drop your email like it's hot.
Now, Rob Rosenstein, let me tell you something. Rob Rosenstein, that bitch got some. He got some explaining to do Monday. They doing a 3-day weekend investigation. That shit ain't going no more than 3 days. Especially by the time we the fuck done with their voicemails, curse the Congress out. We not, no, Monday, look, like they used to pass laws in our sleep. We be sleeping. Nigga, we be sleeping. And they be passing laws. No, well, we're going to call Congress 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. When they come in, and she be her sister, come to go and check their mail and shit, their voicemails. She'd be like, come here. Maxine Waters, you're overfloated.
Yes.
Nancy Pelosi, you're overfloated. Chuck Bastard Schumer, you're overfloated. Yes. Yes. Little bastards. That's what you call Satan children. Bastards.
Bastards.
Shit. Cheers. I like the way I put my motherfucker. Look, I put my flag back up there and shit. I got my little setup. Look, this is my little setup.
Yeah. Hey, John, I don't know your email by heart.
John.
Rod Rosenstein.
Baby.
If you don't want people to know your emails, you could just text it to my phone.
Let me put some fucking music on.
Just text it to my phone or my private message. I'm gonna get flagged.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They'll give me 90 days and I can't go live for 90 days. That's a shame, the censorship.
He'd be like, let me borrow your page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she be cracking the fuck up. She know what it is. You rolling one for me? Motherfucking eatabomb.com.
Bomb.com.
Bob.com. What the fuck is Bob?
Bob must have charged the phone up because it's going straight to voicemail. He probably got drunk and then charged his phone. I know Bob. Shame on you, Bob. You drink too much.
Holla bit. Who this? Who that? My phone at.
But yeah, we having fun tonight.
So what's up? What's up? What's up? Who? What we talking about? Oh shit.
We need to put Kamala
Oh,
Harris
right.
on that too.
Hold on. I'm gonna invite I'm inviting them right now. Hold on. Let's do this.
Tiny.
Jaw exercise. Faces.
All right, says John Lamar. It came right up there. All right.
Babe, what's up?
Here we go. Waiting for John Ahmad.
Not much. I'm on the show. I'm gonna call you right back in a minute, all right? I'm on the show. I'm on somebody's talk show.
Yes, you are on my talk show. I'm the new Oprah.
Yeah,
We on this nigga's Oprah's brothers nigga show.
There.
All
Bro,
right.
shit don't even know how to fucking
Here we
turn
go.
on that screen, motherfucker.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Look at this. Look who's on here, y'all.
John! John, baby!
John in the house.
John is the motherfucking top dog moderator in the motherfucking house. I got some disco lights for you, baby. You ready for this, baby? That's what's up. Cause we finna get it. And I'm good. I'm good to go. I got my little outfit on and shit. Can't see nothing. Or only the girls and shit, but
Hey, I'm always ready to serve.
To serve.
John, you the motherfucking man. You the man, John. Nigga, you 40? You 40 and walked out.
What?
John, last time I saw your face, you and your wife was on there together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was video chatting, so we was somewhere. Y'all forgot. I was drunk. I was drunk as hell.
Baby.
She's here. She's right here next to me.
Hey, Deborah. Hey, Deborah.
John, you a motherfucking man, John. Go, John.
Next.
John.
Yeah.
Hey, Deborah. Love you,
Hi.
Deborah. Good to see you.
Love you guys
John,
too.
right
Hi,
there,
Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Hello,
Wife.
Tiny. My favorite.
Oh, I love you too, baby. You my bomb.com, baby. Shit. We about to be lit. I got some disco lights for y'all. We got the red wave and all that. Chrissy, John, we're gonna have
Got the numbers right here.
You got all the numbers. We're gonna call
right here.
Congress.
Right here.
See, that's why I fucks with John. You see, now y'all see why I fucks with John?
Yep.
Because he's loyal, he's ready. We do the damn thing. We get shit done. We don't play no games. This is all about, I want motherfuckers to call in, tell them, let them know who you are. You want to, listen, you want to call Congress and let your voice be heard. I don't give a shit. Vent, say whatever you want to say, you know, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to say whatever the fuck we want to say. No filter. The way I see it is the way I'm going to call it. Big shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Who want to start it off? You want to start it off? You want to make one Congress phone call? You want to hit it off, Mo?
Man, let's do it.
Somebody's got a call.
Okay.
You got the phone. Who got the phone?
I have the phone right here. I got the phone finally.
Got the phone?
Yeah. All right.
Who you want to call?
Put it on speaker.
All right, I'm gonna put this on speaker. And all right, give me the number. Let's do this. Let's do this.
See who we want to call here.
All right, John.
What number we calling first? Oh shit, let me bump up my AC because you know fat girl. It's getting hot in here.
You want to do Chuck Schumer?
Chuck Schumer, yeah, that motherfucker right there.
It's only popping.
Yeah, I don't
202.
cool with my neighbor. Let me tell you something. Me and my neighbor, we mad cool now, so I can make
224 6542.
6542. All right, here we go. Who's gonna say something? Here we go. Making the call in right here.
I'm gonna smoke this L real quick.
You will reach the office of Democratic leader Charles E. Schumer, United States Senator for New York. Our offices are now closed. We kindly ask that you call back during our normal business hours, which are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thank you and have a great evening. I'm sorry. This mailbox cannot receive messages at this time. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
Nancy
Next.
Pelosi?
Calling that,
Nancy
call
Pelosi?
that bitch right there. That bitch right there. Nancy
Yeah. Get her. Come on, John. Let's do it.
That
Bring it,
hoe
John.
right
202
there.
202
202.
225 4965.
All right. Washington, D.C. Oh, yeah. 20. Now I know 202 is a D.C. area code. I've been doing this last couple of days.
Office of the Democratic leader, the Honorable Nancy Pelosi.
Honorable.
This mailbox is full. And
Honorable.
messages.
Bitch, please.
Honorable, Bob. Oh,
What else do we want to do?
Oh, my God. The honorable. You see that?
But that's
You see that?
so
That is some Kool-Aid right there.
Yes.
bitch,
Yes.
ain't
please.
nothing honorable about you, bitch. Fuck you lying and fucking on your voicemail for a hoe. Ain't nothing. You ain't honorable, bitch. You a nightmare.
Do you know she
that's the game they're trying to run on us.
Savage, you
some
fucking
Visa stock right before considering the credit card regulations that they put
Fucking-
through? She's a bitch. I said it, bitch.
Yeah, you go,
that
Chris.
bitch ain't
Hey,
got
do you
no
want to call
sense.
Merkley again?
That bitch is 20. That bitch is the 25th Amendment.
What did Merkley do? I told you guys last night.
He
Merkley,
filed an injunction in
Oh,
order
that's
to prevent Kavanaugh being voted on.
That's right.
He's a senator from
Yeah.
Oregon.
That hell fucking razor. See, they know they're going to Gitmo. They know they're going to fucking Gitmo. So they got to go and make shit complicated. They want to, bitch, just eat a piece of steak before you die. Fuck it.
Yes.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Them bitches go to Gitmo, I'm gonna throw a funeral for all of them. One big motherfucking big one.
Oh.
Bitch, I'm a fucking
What about Susan Murkowski? She's one of the ones that are on the fence. She's a Republican rhino.
Oh yeah,
One
foot in and 1 foot out.
She's
she's so milk toast. Her and Jeff Snowflake, milk toast.
Yeah.
No flake ass bitch.
Look
No
at
flake
Tiny.
ass bitch.
You want the number?
Yeah,
Yeah.
drop that shit like that. And I'm gonna need all those numbers on the next show, so it's all good, babe. We just warming the fuck up. We just warming up, babe.
All right. 202.
Hold on, give me a second, bro. Hold on, John 202. Give me a second. 202. Oh, Washington D.C. number again. All right, what else?
224. And you're gonna love this part. 666.
What?
5.
Good Lord.
Damn.
All right.
Devious motherfuckers. Hideous motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Damn. They just ill. Even their numbers is.
Hold on. Let me do this again.
You want the number again?
No, I'm going to call all. I got it. I just go to the last number. All right. Recent.
Yeah, she's got 666 in her phone number.
Hold on. Give me another second, y'all. Sorry about this.
She's the devil.
Try
That's
this,
why,
try
John.
this again.
She's the damn devil.
All right, here we go, y'all. Listen.
Hello, this is Senator Lisa Murkowski. Thank you for your call. For information about my office locations and hours of operation, please press 1. Know that I appreciate that you're taking the time to share your thoughts with me on the issues that are important to you. If you're an Alaska resident and would like a response to your concerns, please leave your name, address, and phone number. Please press 2 for this option. You can also leave me an email on my website at www.murkowski.senate.gov.
You want to be quick friends?
A member of my staff.
So just press 2.
Here these options. Thank you for calling our Washington, D.C. office. We appreciate you sharing your comments. Please leave a message.
What up, anybody?
Confirm Kavanaugh.
Yo,
We want you to vote yes on Kavanaugh.
Yes.
Why y'all playing yourselves? Go ahead, Mo. Take it away.
You know what? You guys are just part of the globalist agenda and trying to destroy us. And you guys know what you're doing. You're a liar, and the truth is not in you. You know. I'm just gonna leave it right there.
That's right. And it's a damn shame how y'all want to delay your Gitmo process. But I'm praying, baby, that you go right to Gitmo and straight to hell, baby. You may cause chaos and ruckus, but that one straight trip to hell is going to be express, baby. It's going to be express. It's going to be like, wee, bye, motherfuckers.
Bye.
Massive ass, extra asses. You're going to Gitmo. You're going to Gitmo. You're a fucking traitor. Listen, you're a traitor. You worse than Ed Snowden. I don't know what the fuck is real and fake, but I know you ain't my leader. None of y'all bitches is my leader. You understand me? Damn! Shit just got real. Is that we still on?
The other one that's on the fence is Susan Collins.
All right.
You want to try her?
We could try.
Call that bitch.
Okay. 202.
Look at this. Shall I stop inboxing me? I'm trying to do something. 206.
Yeah, 202.
202. Another Washington, D.C. Okay.
224. 5824. You know, the last call we should have brought up her phone number, the 666.
Yo, damn. Call that bitch again. Where's Josh?
I can email him and see if he's going to answer.
Yeah, time to come through.
Senator Bill Cassidy, thanks for trying to reach us. I'm sorry that we missed your call. Please leave a detailed message and the appropriate staff member will call back as soon as possible. Now listen for the beep.
I'm sorry, but that mailbox is full. Please try again later. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, we bet it is. Biatch. We bet
I'm sorry.
it is.
Who else we calling right
Let
now?
me give you Collins' number.
Yeah, let me try to get
What about Kamala Harris?
John real quick. Let me try to email him real quick.
Okay. All right. We'll wait for him.
Give me
We have
1
Kamala
second.
Harris's
And yo,
number?
what's up, y'all? I'm about to start reading the chats. Oh shit.
All right. Go ahead and rant, Christy. I haven't heard you rant in a minute. Go ahead and
Yeah,
rant.
take it away, Chris.
What? Huh?
Take it away,
With Kamala
baby.
Harris? Oh, I got a bone.
Talk
to pick
about
with her.
it. Talk about it. Drop that hammer.
Ooh. She talks about Kavanaugh being a bully, but yet during the whole entire hearing, she did nothing but bully. She was rude to Grassley. She was rude to Kavanaugh. She was rude to his kids. She's rude to all the little girls out there. I watched her say, you have to choose between being successful or being a mother. You can't do both. And if you're pregnant and you want to be successful, go murder your kid. That's what she said. And she wants to talk about being a bully?
In the street. Ain't that crazy? So bad.
This is what I told.
There you go.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, look.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Josh in the house. My
Look at Josh so
Latino.
professional with a mic.
Yes.
Well, I'm experimenting with some equipment here. I got
Hey.
my little girl
Oh, you got
here.
an
I got-
assistant.
Yeah, it's my little girl. She's my little
Hey,
patriot.
beautiful young lady. How you
Josh,
doing?
hi, Josh.
She's
Hi, sweetie.
So
Hi,
tiny.
cutie. She is so beautiful.
Yeah, she's
Hi,
so
dog.
adorable. Man, my daughter Ashley, she was adorable like that. Doesn't look like. Adorable.
Yeah, that's a little gear I'm playing with. Yeah, let's see here. It's a little preview. Let's see. This is what I'm playing with. I got a mixer, a power supply, a microphone.
You took out your equipment. You getting it in too? Oh shit, yo! I was on my shit too today, yo.
Oh yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm gonna be playing with this equipment later tonight with Thomas, from the Free Men Report.
Okay.
But let me put my earphones in because I don't want to mess up Mo's show with some bad audio.
Right.
That's all good.
That's what's up.
That's all good. It's good to see John, man. John Ahmad, man.
John is in the
Brother
house.
on here, man.
John is in the house.
I had him on a call in once. You know what I'm saying? Now we like face to face on YouTube. This is priceless. Y'all see John Ahmad? You see Mono right there, the guy right there. He's one of my moderators, man. He always had my back, and man, he encouraged me a lot, man. For real, man. Brothers, brother. For real.
Well, we got to support each other.
Heck yeah.
You know, the Democrats are at war with us, and a lot of people are just taking it as a big game, but they're literally at war with us.
This one's for you.
So, no, you don't leave fellow patriots on the battleground.
Nope.
You got to lift them up.
Yep. Lift them up. Oh, the rapper said, "Did you guys see the rally in West Virginia?"
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. Look. This is why I put the title. When Trump said the fake news is the enemy of the people. The fake news is the enemy of the people. And I love what he said. He said they are so far left. You gotta love that dude. I don't care, man. Trump is my. I'm gonna say the word, but Trump is my nigga.
Yeah.
Thick skin only. Hashtag thick skin only.
You know, if you want to know the Democrats' playbook, all you got to do is get the book from Saul Alinsky.
Yes,
called Rules for Radicals.
Okay.
Yes, the 13 rules for Saul Alinsky.
Yep. That will tell you exactly their game plan and how they're doing this.
Yeah. Division.
You said it, girl.
Yeah. Take over the media, take over the education.
Yeah.
And then they just start producing drones. You know, these guys don't think for themselves.
Well,
everything's
now
fed to them.
The chip is becoming more prominent. A lot of employers are having the chip inserted into the back of hands, so the employees can use it as a key. They use it as a form of payment when they go have lunch.
Medicaid information. I think.
Well, I know
Florida.
I saw. Go ahead, John. Oh, I was just going to say that one of the senators that were at the hearing last week, when he was walking away, he had a Band-Aid on the back of his head. So, you know, maybe he's got a chip or something. I don't know, but, you know, something's wrong with them. Anyway, go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, I think about 5 years ago, I remember reading an article where in Florida, they were given the option to people with Alzheimer's that were in the elderly folks, you know, the senior living facilities. They were given them options to put a chip in them in case they get lost. They scan them just like they do your pet when they get lost, and guess what? Boom.
Yeah.
They know who they are, what they are, and everything.
Yeah.
That to me is kind of scary. You know, to me that's one of the first signs of the end of times. You know, for me, I'm like, whoa.
That's right.
Well, and
I'm not getting a chip.
They're going to use this. You know, what if your kid gets lost? You know, and aren't you going to want to know, like, especially if your kid has some problem or something? You know, they can just scan the back of your kid's hand. They're going to use that to manipulate people into inserting those chips. And that's scary.
Yeah. They're low
Look at the Apple Watch. Look at the Apple Watch. You know, it's damn near a medical device already. You know, they're trying to make it to where they can check your blood glucose. You know, they have some benefits. My wife.
The EKG on it is phenomenal. It's hospital grade EKGs now.
Turn off this mixer. All right. Yeah, the mark of the beast. I don't think it's going to be something obvious. They're going to try to blend it in as something.
Okay.
And most people, I feel that most people, they're gonna think it's technology. You know, it's a new dawn of a new age. And you know, we're paying with our phones now. We're paying for groceries. We're paying. You know, India's already a cashless society, from my understanding, and that's 1 billion people. That's a lot. Yeah.
No.
No.
It's very much a cash society.
A cash society. Okay.
Oh yeah, very much. I lived there. I lived in the northeastern part in Assam, and I lived in Punjab, and it's very much. And I was just there last year. It is very much a cash society. But I think you're thinking of Japan or China. I think those are going cashless.
Yeah, and speaking of China, Alex Jones talked about this about a month and a half ago about the social credit scores in China. And people thought he was crazy. They're like, "Oh, you're nuts," blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, now we got like, what is it? Zuckerberg talking about social media credit scores, but in a different term. You know, we're slowly moving toward.
Yeah, they're already introducing it here.
They have the facial.
They already introduced it here as a choice.
Yeah, they have the facial recognition now, and so if you cross the road, if you jaywalk, your score goes down.
Damn.
From jobs, apartments.
No.
It's just a damn walking across the street. You about to kill your own self. I mean, god damn.
Yeah. There's cameras everywhere. And then too, here the Amazon has stores now. You just go in. There's no cashier. There's nobody there. You just go in, you pick up what you want, and you walk out, and it charges you through your phone.
Well, some of them, they put an implant right in their palm of the back of their hand. They just wave their hand and it pays for it.
Just like the Apple Watch.
Yeah.
You know, I heard somebody talking about that. Oh yeah, those are popular. Yeah, I don't. You know, when they say that, most people try to say that Eve ate from the forbidden fruit. It was an apple, and somebody was trying to make a correlation online about how now Apple, you know, correlates with that forbidden fruit, and us having the Apple Watches in our hands and paying for things. You know, that's, you know, it's creepy if you try to put one and one together.
Well, and two, the other thing, if you want to add another kind of spooky element to it, is it talks about our knowledge will be greater at the end. Well, I mean, look at these phones now. Like, you want to know anything, it takes you 2 seconds to figure it out. Or 20 years ago, we didn't have that option. We had encyclopedias.
Britannica. I used to cut pages out the encyclopedia to do my book reports back in the early 90s because we didn't have printers.
Nope. I remember being in school and they're explaining what a CD is. They're like, the whole encyclopedia
Laserdisc
is on one CD.
Laserdisc. I'm still looking for an 8-track. What y'all talking about? I'm still looking for an 8-track.
A what?
Let me pop out this chat here so I can see who's chatting.
I'm looking at the chat right here. I just shared it on Twitter twice, on 3 of my Twitter accounts.
Yeah, I got to get out. I was on Facebook when it first came out, and all I saw was my friends using that to hook up with people, and I'm like, this wasn't for me. And I got off of Facebook within like 2 weeks of it coming out. But now I'm seeing the need to get back on social media to red pill people.
Mm-hmm.
You reach out so many people. My goodness.
It's a tool. I mean, it's a Satan's tool, but we can still use it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll date myself. I actually started with AOL.com.
I was on AOL 3.0. I used to make programs. I used to make those programs that made your text all colorful. Right. I was a little bit of a hacker back in the day.
Oh, snap.
They would charge you by the hour back then.
It was different.
You got mail.
Yep.
It was so hard getting up on AOL.
Hey, I had a big MySpace platform in 2005 and 4. I had 100,000 friends. My daughter had 100,000 friends, and we used to travel at different ministries, and we used to rap at different places. I speak at a lot of outreach. I tell people, what you see me doing now, it ain't nothing new what I'm doing. If you see me on MySpace, look at me on MySpace, Maurice Dilk, you see I got a big platform over there. I was doing something different, back then when I was married to my wife for 14 years. So this ain't nothing new that I'm doing. People don't know I'm not the new guy that came out. I'm just doing something different out here. But I had a big platform for MySpace.
MySpace.
Hey, Mo, you should.
That I didn't have to work.
You should tap into your MySpace account. Go back to it and grab some of those people that are still on there, because MySpace is still on. Your account's still there.
MySpace are friends on my
music.
I kept some of the friends on MySpace. Some of the friends that stuck with me. Like I want the people that stuck with me right here. The loyal people are my Facebook friends. They don't even support Trump, so they there for me.
Yep, I'm reading your title. Fake news is the enemy of the people. The problem that I see.
Go ahead.
How I hung up my flag?
Oh, you got a flag? Let's see it.
I put it in a way where when I open the closet, it bends. I can open the closet and it would just bend. Y'all want to see?
Hey, I'm in my the little girl you saw a few minutes ago. I'm in her room.
Yeah, you told me that.
You keep that little girl up. What's wrong with you?
Look at this. Look at this. I'm not ashamed of it. Look what she's got. She got pillow pads and a picture of mommy and daddy.
Aww.
Don't say little girl. You gotta say little child. We can't force gender on our children. I'm offended that you said little girl. You gotta say little child, little person.
Little girl. That's the problem now. They want to be trying to change stuff. Let me tell you
something. You know I'm getting that, Josh.
The girl that stole me the disco ball, okay? She had these big boobs. She was real pretty. She had some punk rock looking ass shit going on, okay? Now listen, I didn't judge her. I did not judge her.
What's up, Melvin? Gina? Gina, Tiny, they say you buffering bad.
Y'all see my crazy looking faces then?
I love your little sassy.
Hi, Gina.
Oh, this is
hey, look at my crazy faces. That's me and shit. Like that.
But the title I'm seeing, the people don't know what the difference between real news and fake news is, because they've been brainwashed to believe that anything outside of mainstream media is fake news. Like Alex Jones, I've heard of Alex Jones from
what a joke,
a long time ago.
I don't mean to cut you off, Josh, but last night,
go ahead.
When Mo forgot to turn up the live stream and shit, he was talking about Alex Jones. We want to know what he was talking about, Mo.
I heard him say Alex Jones, and that's about the only thing I could understand.
He was flipping every time he said
it's bullshit. I've been seeing bullshit lately. Let's call it how we fucking. Oh, don't give me rent right now.
But I was like, damn, we heard you. We was like, damn, we'll bring that shit to the show and shit.
I just don't. The thing is, it's certain stuff that I don't want to say all the way because I don't want to. It's stuff that I can say, but it got to be on my regular website. It can't be here. It can't be here.
And people don't know the difference between real news anymore. They think because it's repeated that it's real. People were calling. They were calling for Kavanaugh's. I don't want to open up the doors because they were calling for him to recuse himself if Trump is ever brought to court. I'm like what? This fake news about Russia. Everybody knows where the Steele dossier came from and where the money came from. If you want to talk about real news, talk about that. But no, the mainstream media doesn't cover that. No, you got to get that from people like Alex.
Hey, Josh, what about Cory Booker? What about Cory Booker? You know that he groped. He was a girl at 15.
Yeah,
and nobody talks about that, and he's also criticizing Kavanaugh.
Last night, guys, we were on the Freeman Report, calling congressmen. We were doing our thing last night. We were getting requests from the audience, and we were calling the congressmen. We were calling the local office. We were calling the Washington office, and we called Cory Booker, and we pulled him off.
That motherfucker! Ooh, that shit! That motherfucker! Right there! Oh shit! Get me started! Don't even get me started!
We were up till 2:30. We were up to 2:30 in the morning calling all these congressmen.
I want to know who he's trying out for. Is he trying out for Days of Our Lives or General Hospital?
Camaro. I want to in the night.
He's gonna end up on The View or something.
Oh, he can take Joy Behart's job.
Hey, Hey, Josh,
we get a liberal on here right now. I wish I had a liberal email. Any liberal emails y'all know? I want to get a liberal on here right now. I feel petty right now.
Like AD?
No,
hold on. AJ.
Hold on. Let me get AD. Let me go. Look, let me stop. He get my blood pressure up. I can't with him.
If you do that, you got to bring Uber guy in. Or how about Kayla Truce? Kayla Truce would be good too.
I don't got her email. I got to get her email. I actually tried to call her yesterday. She supposed to call me back, so I want to actually get her on this feed. Kayla Truce and Verstein.
Yeah.
But Verstein was like, look, since she got too busy and stuff. But Verstein said she come next time I ask her. Yeah, y'all know truth to talk.
I know we got a small audience out there right now, but let's see in the comments. Have any of y'all been red pilling people outside of YouTube and social media?
Oh yeah, of course.
Examples?
We've done it in a different way.
I was out at Chick-fil-A today, and I have a big Ted Cruz sticker in the back of my truck, and I parked directly in front of the drive-thru. So I was there for a good 2 hours with my kids and my nephew.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was there so people could see this stuff.
Right.
Don't want to work.
Hey, Josh, earlier we called Lisa Murkowski, and her phone number, part of it is 666 at the end.
That's no coincidence. There's no coincidence, man. I have a weird...
Come on, Josh.
They wanted to call Camilla Harris.
Camilla Harris. She's probably in bed with Booker. Right now.
We call it some bullshit.
So Harris and Booker, that makes Hooker?
Right, John.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and let's see what's we got in the news. Evil Hillary, Black numbers. Yeah, I that number 666. Every time I see it catches my attention. I work for oil and gas, and I'm on call 24/7. Yeah. And I can't tell you 3 or 4 times I've seen, like, we get a little PIN number on our software, and you got like a 8-digit code that you got to use along with your password. And if I see it like 3 or 4 times in the last 3 months, I've seen it say like something like 1 2 3 4 666. I'm like, I'm not connecting. I'm waiting for that number to change. That number is no joke.
Yeah,
it's no joke. And us here on the chat, we can discern the difference between fake news.
Yo, this nigga's
parents, our neighbors.
This nigga's on right now, yo. He look like Alex Jones.
We gotta come against them. We are winning.
He dressed up like fucking Alex Jones.
We are winning. Damn you.
Hammer. Look like Alex Jones. Shit.
Yeah.
I like Alex Jones. Alex Jones is a real dude.
So,
Yeah.
The difference between us and the left is we respect the First Amendment, and the First Amendment says even if it's speech you don't like, you still have to respect it. Mm-hmm. The left doesn't respect any speech other than what they want to indoctrinate us with.
Yep. I interviewed Tiny from Proud Boys, and he says the problem with America now is that people don't know how to disagree respectfully. They want to disagree and disrespect, and that I didn't think about that quote until I got back here.
Do you know him personally?
I met him there that one time, but I
want to reach out to him. Get over here. I want to reach out to this dude. I never had a conversation with him before, but I follow him.
Yeah,
he's awesome, man.
Yeah.
He's like Conan the Barbarian against Antifa.
Yeah, that's why I want to reach out to. I want to look, dude. Come on here. I'm gonna let him talk for a whole hour. I want to get hit. I actually want to do an exclusive interview with him.
Come on,
just talk about it with him.
Come on,
he talk. We right here. We just like, yo, look at us. We right here.
Who want to come on?
I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah.
I've got access to a lot of liberals out here in California.
Believe me, it's the whole West Coast is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I know you wondering.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody. Well, the girl wants to say hi to everybody.
Hi.
I met small babies that age.
You're so pretty. How did you get
Who's
so
your president?
pretty?
Beautiful.
Tell them who your president is. Who's our president? You know him. What? Who's our president?
Who's your president?
Say it so I can hear you.
Donald Trump.
Ooh, look at that. Donald Trump.
Look at that. Like this. No, man, that's
You gotta
what
start. You gotta start early. You can't,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
you can't let
Maybe
the
we should
school
call the
teach
White
your
House.
kids.
Maybe we should call the White House.
Call the White House. Let
You
her
should.
talk to them. Let her talk.
Yeah, my little one was at the rally with me for a while. My wife, she's not used to firearms and seeing firearms, and she's like, "I'm gonna go wait in the car and watch some Netflix." And my little girl wanted to stay with me because my youngest one is more into politics than my 11-year-old. But it's not that she's into politics, but she's just curious. Like, at this age, their mind is just soaking everything up.
Mm-hmm.
I was so proud last night. I went out to dinner with my son, and he asked if
Right.
his friends can come.
I've
I'm
had a cold
so
one
impressed.
today
They're 20-year-olds,
because
and they
I
know who
said
everybody is.
vote
They know
Republican.
all
I
athletes,
live.
and it was.
I was
it's-
respectful.
when
I
I
be
was
black.
20 years old, I had no
Becca.
clue.
At 20 years old, I didn't even know who our
Tell
representatives were. Nothing.
20 years old.
But I knew who all the rappers were. I knew who all the local celebrities were, but I didn't know who our senators were or anything like that.
Nope, I didn't either.
John.
Today I heard that they ruled in California that a 12-year-old can have a sex change.
No.
Ah!
That's that
Don't
bullcrap.
No.
Not as
Maybe I'll go
What state
post.
you
Let me
in?
stop. If I heard, let me stop. Leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. That.
Hey,
And they glorify it, man. I am, what is that girl? I am Jane, or I am Jackie, or
Carly or something.
there was a show on cable back when I had cable, and it was all about this little boy that was transitioning into a girl.
Yeah, that's
And-
sad. That's so sad.
They're
That's
indoctrinating these kids now. When they,
Yeah.
I mean, in kindergarten, it's like, why are they? I don't want to say your daughter's there, but why are they sexualizing these kids?
I'm in my earphone. She can't
Okay.
hear. She's
Why
just,
are they sexualizing these kids?
Mhm.
You
Well-
know?
yeah,
I need some moderators tonight, y'all.
Well, you know that
we got a lot of
they've been
money.
introducing a lot of psychotropic drugs to the children at young ages, so it's easier for them to indoctrinate them. They're giving them all kinds of drugs to calm them down. They say they have ADD or they're hyperactive or whatever. They use whatever excuse to get them on these medications, and then they're able to submit the indoctrination to them, and it just goes right into them.
Yeah, this medicine, Alex Jones talks about it all the time. These kids, parents don't want to parent. They just want to be on a lot of them want to be on their phone all day, They probably don't even cook anymore. And they rather have the kids on some type of pill to slow them down, to make them normal, and it takes away their conscience, is my belief, because a lot of these kids that shoot up the schools, and these kids that we had a guy here in League City shoot up a school, and when it comes out, guns, they're frothing at the mouth to blame the guns, blame the MRA, blame the Republicans, and then when it comes down to it, they're on antipsychotic pills, or these antidepressant pills, or these downers, or the ADD pills, and they're creating monsters, and it's sad, to me. You know what kept me in shape? The fly swatter, the belt, the telephone cable. And if it wasn't for my parents being strict on me, I'd probably, I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be, I don't know. I wouldn't be in the financial position that I am now. Not that it's strong, but I'd be probably still living in my parents' house in the basement.
I believe you.
It's about to be a
Same here.
red wave, baby. It's
And there's nothing
about to
wrong
be a
living with your
red
parents.
Wave.
But at 37,
About to be a red wave, baby. It's about to be a red wave, y'all. Watch out
Oh,
for the
they
red
don't like
wave.
that, boo.
Woo!
No.
Watch watch out for the railway.
It's so good to have John Ahmad right here. It's so good. God damn right here.
I feel like I got a parrot on my shoulder.
Parrot.
Yeah, my kids.
Don't
they
repeat
don't
it,
have
parrot.
TV.
Don't repeat it.
No, my kids can't hear. She can't hear.
Yes, I can.
Yes, she could. That's right, baby.
Hey, this one's
Yes,
a
I
lefty.
can.
This one's a lefty. And I've always heard that left-handed kids are. I was left-handed when I was little, and the schools forced me to be right-handed. But
you write neat. You write neat. That's what happened. You write neat.
I have a right hand. My 11-year-old, she's right-handed. My
Right,
little kickboxing
left-handed
girl.
people are smarter. They just focus more.
They tick different. This one, I told my kids, hey, go wash those hands. And my little girl saw that her food was on the table today. You know what she did? She went and she got one of those sanitizing packets, and 5 seconds later, she's eating. My other kid went to the restroom to wash her hands, came back 2-3 minutes later.
That's right, baby. Wash those
And she's 6.
Yes.
She's
wash
6.
those
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
I
What's up,
indoctrinate my
y'all?
kids. I'm sorry.
That's right. You're a good daddy. I like that.
I love your
Pro-life,
accent. I still love your accent.
Pro-life. This is what pro-life looks like, y'all.
Yep.
Pro-life. This is everyday people.
Yep.
Pro-life. Pro-life.
Amen, sister.
Look at that beautiful baby right there. You know what I'm saying? God bless her. She is so beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
Owen
what we
Schroyer
wake up
has a
to.
rally
I got my grandson.
in November.
I know the feeling.
November 22nd, Owen Schroyer has a rally in Austin, Texas at Planned Parenthood to protest federal funds going towards
They need to.
abortions.
No, they
I
need
want to be
keep
there.
pushing with
Damn
that.
it.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
We need to be. No, we
Live
need to be in
streaming.
our prayer closet praying against
We should
that.
do
Like
it.
nobody's business.
Let's
We
do
should.
it.
We could, but we need to be in DC.
Yeah.
We need to be in DC. We got to go to DC.
You-
that October jump off. The hashtag walk away.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know that abortion is not in the Constitution, right? Abortion is not in the Constitution, but the right to life is.
Yes.
No, it's not. The right
Yeah.
there. The right to live.
And that's all you heard
Come on
in the
now.
confirmations hearings is Roe v. Wade. It's
These
like
progressives want to come and change stuff around like Hillary
I heard-
Clinton and her re-education camps. She going to get more. She is going to get more. We gonna skip the concentration camps. Boo, you going to get more. You was going
You know,
to get me.
You know, the left is
We
complaining about.
insurgents with you and your entourage.
You know, the left is complaining about separating children from their mothers at the border, but they have no problem separating babies from their mothers in the womb.
Those
that
babies,
separation
they
of
keep it
kids
there.
came from the
Those
ACLU.
the baby, the babies is coming with coyote Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? They know how to jump over, crawl under, all kinds of types of stuff. They pass them more children to child. And people, you need to hear this, man. This ain't they just separating the children to save the children. Because if we don't separate them, there's not none of their parent. That parent ain't theirs. They ain't that child. They not that child's parent. That's for sure. And I'm gonna leave it right there because the baby is in the room and stuff.
No,
like
she
that.
she can't
But,
hear. I have my earpiece
yeah,
on. No, you can't hear them. Like my little girl. You know,
Oh,
here's
okay.
a correlation that people failed to make. With illegal immigration and creating an environment where they thrive. You know, they're humans too. You know, they deserve a right to life. But there's a right way and a wrong way of doing it. And a majority of women who come from Mexico into the United States illegally, they're raped. They're put into sex slaves. You know, the parents are sending their 10-year-old daughters with
Human
Plan B.
trafficking.
Yes, and they don't make that correlation. They're like,
Human
oh, they deserve a right to a good life and everything. I'm like,
Human trafficking. We got other people, children that done been through so much, hell and back. Them detention centers, if the Democrats had a hold of that, this is why we got to vote them out.
Yep.
To make it a whole of that. That's what they've been doing all these years. This is what the big old fight is up against. Human rights. They want to dehumanize us.
Yep, man.
They want to,
like on
they
Dexter.
want to, yeah, they want to tell us that we're going to be transhumanism. And of course, the Bible talks about it. You know, let's be real. That always goes with that, one-on-one. I won't say you wrong on that. But, you know, It also, there was a point in time where the Holy Spirit revealed to me that if we don't fight, that's why they will overtake us. If we don't
Damn.
work hard enough, it's why they're going to overtake us. We got to call on the higher power to destroy us.
The only thing evil needs.
I'm not gonna rant tonight because this video is freaking flag.
Even though the ending is clear, the ending is clear in the Word of God. The ending is clear. The Bible is clear. You know what I'm saying? Revelation, Genesis.
Yeah.
Those two books, Satan despises, and he always got some kind of type of scheme and plot against us. He hates humanity kind ever since God created us. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. You know, one thing that really got the left going about the border this last year was because President Trump initiated DNA testing to verify the children that were being brought over. And that really made him mad because it brought a light on the sex trafficking and the coyotes bringing over children.
Well, I think, too, the other thing that they were all up in arms at, because Obama was doing it, and the way Obama treated those kids don't even compare to the way Trump's treating them. I mean, the detention centers are dormitories. They're like a freaking vacation. But the thing is, after Trump won, it scared the crap out of the Democrats because now they need votes. And in California, they're trying to make it legal for illegals to vote.
Oh, I forgot what state they're going to be able to vote with their smartphone. I think it was Vermont.
They're challenging that though in the court.
Yeah, that's insane. Crazy. You know, those photos of those that were going around about kids in cages, that right there, you know, the topic of this show is fake news. That's fake news. Those photos were from the Obama era.
Yeah.
You know, the ACLU filed suit, I forgot, like in the 60s to keep these kids away from their families if they were detained at the border. And then they're trying to blame it all on on Trump. Trump made an executive order to put them back together. But you know what? A majority of these people that come over, they don't come with their parents. Their parents are already here. I don't even let my kid walk, 4 houses down without me being out there. You know, not that I live in a dangerous neighborhood, but how would I send my kid on a 1,000-mile journey with the Plan B pill in her pocket because the chances of her being raped would be almost 100%? You know, that comment is from an immigration's enforcement officer who was on mainstream media talking about this. He sees it all the time. That's insane. That's insane.
That was when they were bringing that caravan up. They were talking about that Plan B.
Oh, yep, that caravan. They do it every year. You know, if you harbor an illegal immigrant, I believe that I think it's like a federal crime. Because every time we go down to the valley, we pass by Falfurrias on the way back. And you know what's funny? I have a cousin, my cousin's husband, and we went. I forgot where we went, but we had to go through Falfurrias. And joking around, he asked during the Obama era, he said, "Hey, I saw a sign here that says if you're harboring illegal aliens, that's a crime." So I'd like to report Obama for harboring illegal aliens, you know, and you know he just got a laugh and a head shake, but you know, it's the news that's controlling the people, and people say how can the news control the people? Look what they're doing with Kavanaugh. They're controlling. You had 1,600 men sign up to say we believe Ford or something, you know. It's just insane. The fake news is rampant. If it's repeated often enough, like news is no longer news; it's just rumors,
propaganda,
misinformation campaigns,
indoctrination.
Yep. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. What about the Clintons harboring illegals? You know,
I'm gonna say something about Kayla Truths, and one thing she always does is she's down there with the homeless. And my feeling is, as long as we have Americans that are homeless on the street, we don't need to bring anybody else in. We need to take care of our own people, get them off the street, and start taking care of Americans.
Yes.
Starting in California, This is ridiculous. You should not. You are a hardworking American. You should not be homeless. I'm not.
You know,
here in
Houston, when I forgot what it was, the Super Bowl came. The homeless they were being rounded up and taken somewhere. So when the Super Bowl came, people wouldn't see them, the homeless camps. And after 9/11, we used to have a guy here named Chris Baker who was on the political show with talk radio, and he would talk about how San Francisco would give these people a $500 or $600 allowance a month to be homeless over there. And he was actually running a campaign, you know, to get as many homeless as possible on one of these buses and take them to San Francisco for a better life. So they won't have to panhandle. You know, $600 to a homeless person is a lot. And now they're seeing the fruits of it. You know, there was some medical convention that was canceled in San Francisco, and they lost millions of dollars in revenue because they came in and to look at everything, and they were seeing poop on the floor and needles. I'm like, who wants to see that?
I had to go to the courthouse in Orange County. It smells like urine because they're allowed to camp out at the courthouse. There's like a library, like it's a really pretty area, and so they're all allowed to camp out there, and it reeks, it stinks, it's scary because there's needles on the ground.
And I agree with Gina. She says we need to take care of our vets. You know, during the Obama administration, I had a friend of mine. He's a veteran, a Korean War veteran. He broke his back. You know how long it took for him to get help? His back fused before he could get his surgery, and they had to break it. They had to break it and then do the corrective surgery on it. And then he had to be in a I don't know what they call it, but it's like an assisted living home for 6 months because they did more damage trying to if they would have helped him from the beginning, you know, he would have been better off. And Trump's doing more for the vets than the Dems have. And I get tired of this. You know, people forget, they don't know history. You know, who freed the slaves? Abraham Lincoln. So who wanted to keep the slaves? The left. Right. And why are you still voting for the left? Who legalized all these illegal aliens in the 80s? Mm-hmm. Reagan. But wait, you're voting for the Democrats? Really? It's like these people, they believe all this fake news. You know, I had a hell of a time watching the election results at night when Trump was winning, and Univision was like, oh, we got this. It's in the bag, and they're doing all these counts. We need to have a watch party this midterm election cycle on here.
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, Mo, maybe you should make a video and bring everybody on. Have a video again and bring everybody on and watch the numbers come in.
Yeah, because even if we win or lose, you know, life goes on. Except for the left. If the left loses, the world's gonna end, and you know, I from time to time I get bored and I'll go look at the videos from the Young Turks about the election results for Trump, and man, I get more fun out of that than just watching those comedy shows.
Right. Yes. Trigger.
Yeah, it's just insane, you know. The fake news, people don't know anything anymore. They wake up in the morning, they excuse the term, they shave and shower, and then they turn on their media, go to work all ramped up and upset. They see their conservative friend and you're like, hey, God bless you, how you doing? And they look at you like, You're like, well, what happened? You know? It's like
there's something else with
trying to remember. Trying to figure out what's wrong, and you can't get your news from mainstream media all the time. You know, look, guys, I have no cable. When I built my home from the ground up, I subcontracted most of it. All I have in my house is Netflix and the internet, and I'm more informed about current events than my liberal friends who have PBS and all these NPR and CNN, MSNBC, Rachel Maddow. They come at me with some stuff, and then I'm able to stop them in their tracks because you know how much information they have? They're only skin deep. You start throwing facts at them, and they're like, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how we got to prepare ourselves, you know? And if we, hopefully, I'm confident we'll win. it's going to get even worse. These guys, they're going to come after us even more, you know. I don't even want to imagine what they're going to try to do if they lose.
Yeah.
Team America's World Police.
Trump was throwing out numbers today, and he's saying that we're winning, but just by the skin of our teeth. So it's so important we like encourage each other to get out there and vote, because if we win, or excuse me, when we win, it's gonna just be by.
They're gonna be a lot. Mark my words. Recount. That's going to be all over the news. You know, you want to hear something funny? I think that's in League City. There was an election for I think the local mayor, and I'll have to look up the story. But it came up to a tie. That's how many people went and voted. Not that many people voted. It was a tie. So you know what the tiebreaker was? A flip of a coin. A flip of a coin. But I think they're going to want that. If this Kavanaugh confirmation is a preview of what the left is wanting to do, when they lose this November, it's going to be a bloodbath, metaphorically speaking, with recounts and waste of money. Look at all the money that's going to be wasted in these hearings. That's been wasted already.
Oh, look at the money wasted in the hearing, wasted in the with the Russian probe.
Yeah, I want those. The FISA. You know, those FISA warrants. You know, when you get your first FISA warrant, you have to have some pretty good proof. And suppose, okay, hearsay, blah blah blah, the Steele dossier. Now, in order to keep the FISA warrant, you got to apply again, and you have to have substantial corroborating information on why on what the first report had, and that wasn't done. They just signed off on them and signed off.
Do you know what their evidence was? A news report that they leaked out.
Yeah.
That's their evidence. Was a news report, and we've already established that they already had the connections to the news reports.
Yeah, fusing GPS.
Yeah. And I hear that Dr.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say something that's a little thick-skinned here.
Say it.
And that is,
I like it like that.
During the midterm here, this election, I'll vote for a rhino before I ever vote for a Democrat, because we have to maintain our majorities in the House and the Senate.
Yes, I love that.
Yep, John Cornyn.
I love it.
John Cornyn.
I mean, I don't like rhinos, but I definitely don't want a Democrat in there. Because if they take over after the midterms, nothing will happen.
They need it. Yeah, they've gotten so left that a rhino looks right.
Facts. Yeah, Tiny, facts.
Yep. You know, there's a small crowd now, but to anyone who's watching this video in the future, you need to support your local candidates. Don't assume that your neighbor's going to support them. The only thing evil needs to succeed is for good people to do nothing.
Yes.
Nothing. And that applies to the left. The only thing the Dems need to win is for registered voters to do nothing, to sit behind. You know, my parents they didn't vote during the Trump, the last election, because they were I don't know what happened, but I was so mad at them. But you can only push them so much. But if we do nothing, the left wins. If we don't talk to our friends, we don't have to do overkill on it. But we I see yard signs now starting to pop up for Ted Cruz in my area. Before all you saw was Beto this, Beto that, like they're free.
Yep.
And now I'm starting to see more Ted Cruz stuff. We all can do little bitty things to help out. Whether if it's you like an article that's positive towards your candidate, you got people following you. But if we do nothing, we're in trouble, and we have nobody to blame but ourselves, because we have the votes. Of course, Democrats have the dead people to vote to help them vote, so we need even more people.
Well, one thing that the Democrats do that the Republicans don't do is they go out and they register people to vote, and they say that the odds are that if you register somebody to vote, and they're going to vote that party. just because it's a sign of loyalty. They may change later, but like if a Democrat signs someone up to vote, they usually vote Democrat. You don't see a lot of Republicans out there pushing people to register to vote. And that's something that we need to incorporate to where we get out there and get people to vote. Because it's not 100% of the people that are even registered to vote. It's something like maybe 50%, 55%.
The turnouts are always in the teens in the midterms here in Houston. Yeah. It's insane. Now, I'm not in Houston. I'm north of Houston, thank God, in the conservative county, Montgomery County. But, you know, people don't vote. They feel like somebody else will vote for me. Or, if I do nothing, then, you know, I like how things are now. Well, if you like how things are now, it's because Trump's in office. And we need his people, his candidates to win this midterm. And the people that need to be voted out, they need to be voted out, you know. I'm curious to see what's going to happen to Nancy Pelosi with her race. You know, there's somebody running against her in her local area, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it's a Democratic Socialist.
Let me see who's running.
Well, you know, Gavin Newsom's related to her, right? To Nancy Pelosi.
But we do have somebody running against. We have Omar Navarro running against Maxine Waters.
Yeah.
He's a young Republican, and he's Latino, so that's going to help.
Yeah, we here in Texas, we had District 19, who has been historically Democratic since the slave days. We had a Hispanic candidate win. It was a special election, and, you know, these are little small victory. Well, that's a large victory.
Yes, yeah, I just read about that. Wasn't it like 129 years?
100 something like that, 130 something years, 120 something. You know, the thing with Texas is, you know, we're so close to the border that little by little, you know, you have people who vote because of their guilt. They feel guilt. They feel bad. They said, okay, you know, my parents came here the right way. You know, they came here legally. I'm first generation American, and I have friends that have been naturalized, and they're like, well, I still have some cousins that are here illegally. So if I vote for the Democrats, guess what? They're gonna help them. I'm like, are you out of your mind? Did you see what Obama did? You know, Obama did the equivalent of you going on your honeymoon and not consummating your marriage to these kids, these dreamers. You know, he could have done more to. I'm not saying that I was for or against it. He could have done more to help these dreamers, but he just kept them there on the sidelines. And then we have Trump saying, look, I'll legalize 8.5 million of y'all. Just vote for the wall. And the Democrats grandstanded, and guess what? They said, we ain't going to have that. And guess what? We have the wall, and the Democrats have those people still mad at us. They had an opportunity to have a pathway to citizenship. But the Democrats kept that from them, and like nothing, you know, they don't repeat that in the news. Jorge Ramos.
Trump wanted to legalize 1.8 million.
Is that what it was? I thought it was 8 million.
No, 1.8 million he wanted to give the Dreamers for border wall funding, merit-based immigration, getting rid of the chain lottery.
Anchor. But I think I was called a racist because someone was having a verbal debate about anchor babies. And I said, well, at least one parent needs to be an American citizen, you know. Yeah. If one's you know, illegal or not legal, I don't ask people for their citizenship. You know, you can't look at somebody walking down the street and say, "Oh, that's an illegal, that's an illegal, that's an illegal." You can't do that. But legally, on paper, I'm for one of them having to be an American citizen, because that chain migration, you know, one person brings in their relatives, and next thing you know, you have 50 people here. And of course, those who decide to become an American citizen, they vote for the left. And the people who come here legally, they don't know American history. All they know is their history from their country. And they can't. They're you know, my wife, she got a voter registration request from the Democrat Party yesterday in the mail, and I left it in a countertop for her to see. And when she saw it, she laughed. She said, "Oh, look at this! They must have seen me at the rally for Alex Jones this past weekend. That's why they sent it to me." But my wife's a permanent resident. We're working on getting her citizenship, but These people, they're gullible. And Univision is like I can't even say reinformation. It's like it's a mental concentration camp to get you to go to the left versus the right.
Well, they offer these great goodies when they come over here, and
they give them maps. They give them maps. Mexico was giving them maps back in the Vicente Fox era.
Well, and too, like in California, you can get a driver's license, and once you get your driver's license at the DMV,
they ask you if you want to vote.
They're registering you to vote.
Well,
and then San Francisco is trying to make it legal right now.
Border Angels, they actually put food and water in strategic places for the coyotes when they come across with illegal aliens, in order so they got water and stuff along the way.
Yeah,
that's Border Angels.
Why isn't any? Y'all remember the sheriff named Joe Arpaio?
Yep.
Oh, wasn't it Arizona or Nevada?
Maricopa County.
Maricopa County. They basically did what they did to Kavanaugh to him. He reinforced his border in his county. Crime went down, and crime went to the left of his border or his fencing, and to the right. He got no credit, and oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many times when I had cable on Univision, it's like every day, Joe Arpaio racist, Joe Arpaio racist, Joe Arpaio racist.
Didn't they arrest him? Whatever happened to him?
They tried to bring some type of charges against
him.
He
was running for Senate.
Yeah. They tried to file some type of civil liberties something against him, and it died because we would have heard about it by now. It's just a way to defame him. I
was going to say also, you were talking about anchor babies.
Yes.
Well, they advertise travel brochures that advertise to women that are pregnant, and they supply the hotel, the optometrist, the place where they're going to have the baby. Everything is included in the package deal, and they sell that to foreigners to come here as a way to get a citizenship.
Yeah.
I mean, they laugh at us because they feel that we're fools. If you go to any other country, there's no immigration system like the United States. In fact, Mexico is way stricter than we are.
Have y'all, when y'all get a chance, I challenge you. Here's your assignment for tonight. Go look up the Limbaugh laws. Like Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah.
The Limbaugh laws, and I would play it, but it's copyrighted content, and I don't want to risk getting a strike. But he talks about immigration laws that he wants here in the States. And then at the end, he says, do you like these laws? Do you think they're harsh? Well, they're Mexico's immigration laws.
Yeah.
They're awesome. It's awesome. I've been following Rush Limbaugh since the 80s. I think I must have been 10 or 11 back when that book, See, I Told You So, that book came out. I didn't even know what politics was. It was just on some weird station. I'm like, oh, look at this guy. He's starting to talk something that interests me. And since I was 10, 11, I've been interested in politics. My parents kind of shielded me from it because they say that politics only get you in trouble. I think it's the other way around. Ignoring politics will get you in trouble because you won't know what you're voting for.
Let's see who anybody knows this talk show guy in politics. Morton Downey Jr. I used to watch him. Those were the days of Ross Perot. If anybody knows, that's some date back then.
Wow. I remember.
But he used to be one of the first ones on TV talking politics back then.
Yep. Yeah. Look up the Limbaugh laws, and you'll see what it's about. Mexico, it's my understanding that they're building their own wall to help protect their southern border, but they don't want us to create our wall. There's nothing racism. The news, mainstream media does a very excellent job of blending immigration and illegal immigration. Hold on. Popo, I see some strobe lights.
Yep.
We out here. Hey, we out here. Say it. Don't miss that. red wave. Don't miss that red wave. First of all, go share this live right now. Go get some more friends. Bring it back over here. Okay? Okay, because we gotta talk. We gotta be talking. We gotta be in the know. You know, this stuff about here about not being in the know. We gotta be in the know. We got all these beautiful, amazing, intelligent people, including myself. And I talk the way I talk like Trump. We talk just alike. If you don't like Trump, if you like me, then you like Trump. Simple and precise. Because we both from New York. We talk just alike. You see me here? Trump. Trump talks like me. Take it away, Mo. Mo!
Curtis May. I love Michael Savage with the Savage Nation.
Mo!
We just got.
I said Mo!
It looks like his microphone's muted.
Yeah.
All right, I hear.
There he is.
All right, I'm back, y'all. I muted the mic on purpose because I was talking. I had a conversation over while y'all was talking. You know, you can mute the mic when you got to do something. All right. So here I go, y'all. I don't think that. Listen to me. I'm frustrated right now. You know why I'm frustrated right now? Because.
Well, go ahead, set it up. Set it up.
I feel that I'm spreading fake news. No, listen to what I'm saying. The reason why I'm saying that, I feel that I'm spreading fake news, even though I'm not. You know why I say that? Because they censoring us, and we can't say what we really want to say. So I feel like I'm spreading fake news. Matter of fact, I am. I'm kind of spreading fake news. I'm being fake. That's why, look, if you're willing to get shut down on YouTube, you got to stop sugarcoating it. If you really don't want to be shut down, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, sometimes the reason why I'm on here, because I don't want to lose my friends. It's people that ain't got my number, so I kind of want to encourage people. So I try to hang around for a little bit. If I didn't have that, I would be like, I would log the fuck off of here. It's not about fame. Sure. I'm good just for having y'all in my circle. I'm good by just having that, y'all. For real. Yes. If none of them ever talk to me again, I'm fine.
You know what I've replaced I used to have cable TV. You know what I've replaced that time with? Spending time with my kids. Yes. Studying alt media, building myself. You know, you have to build yourself. You know, some people they feel like they don't have the calling to get into politics. They just go vote and thank God. You know, thank you for your service for going and vote. But there's other people like us, like Mo, me, Tiny, us right here. You know, it takes a lot of courage to come up on these live streams. You know, Mo had his grandson Alonzo on earlier, man.
Dancing away.
Yeah, doing the
dancing away.
Forgot what that thing is, but it doesn't take much to change somebody's to plant that little seed, the political seed, to get them to start thinking for themselves. You know, you can't be breastfed. You know, I forgot, what was it? Meet the Fockers, that movie where that kid was being breastfed. And how old is your kid? Oh, he's 60 months. You know, you got to think for yourself.
Too, like a lot of people are just busy, and so I mean, the easiest thing for them is to switch on the TV, get just the surface, manipulated media, and they, what they hear makes sense to them, so they just kind of go on that. But if you actually have a conversation with them and give them a little bit of logic, like, hey, this happened, you're not going to hear it on the news, but something that's not that hard to find,
Daily Wire, Drudge Report.
Yeah, there's substantiated evidence towards, not against what they're saying. They're like, well, it's like they wake up and it's, it doesn't take much. You just give them 2 or 3 points and they're surprised.
Have a good night, Lori. Lori's having to sign out. Thank you for coming in and watching us.
Well, one thing they don't cover on the news anymore is the radiation coming from Fukushima. We got radiation here on the West Coast. The levels are rising every day as the current brings it over here.
What about 5G?
Those plants are still open to the sea and still spewing radioactive water into the ocean. And nobody talks about that.
Open to the sea.
My bad.
Uber guy.
Is that explaining the third eye in the back of my head?
Only mommies have an eye in the back of their head.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm almost at the crib. Hey, if you want to get on, just let me know. Send an email. So, hey, it's open. Open mic night. It's an open mic night. You know, I don't have to schedule all my stuff.
Hi, Uber. How you doing, Papi Chulo?
Open the house.
Mo, what happened to AD? I thought you were getting him.
No. Look, AD, I love you, but I have no energy for you tonight. Not tonight. Oh, look, I know I'm getting thin skin a little bit. No, it's not that. It's just the energy I can't put on. Because he already know when I know, and no, it's too much energy being in the.
Energy is my thing. You hear me,
Energy.
bro? Energy is the jump.
He brings a lot of energy out of me. It's not that I'm sensitive.
I love energy. If my energy don't mix with your energy,
Yeah, I can't.
yo,
Can't
if
drain
my
me.
energy don't mix with your
I don't want to keep
energy,
draining
man, listen.
I'm wasting my time with you.
He is just a waste of time.
I
Take
love
it
you,
away,
AD. You
Mo.
know I love you. We call on the phone, but you're wasting
We're
time
not
with me.
the red way, just a waste of time. Take it away, Mo.
AD
Take
Bell,
that damn
AD
red
Bell, you're a waste of
way,
time.
Mo.
I love you. And I'll call and tell you one-on-one you're a waste of time. Because we cool, we
Take
talk
it
on
away.
some real stuff. But you're a waste of time. I'm a waste of time than you too, AD. I love you. Listen,
Take
everybody.
it away.
No, I love AD. I love AD. If he come over, want to crash about us a couple of times, if he in town, he can kick with me. I'll take him out to dinner. We can kick it all night. I have him sitting next to me right now. He's walking in my house. So don't get that twisted, y'all. We cool.
Baby.
You can lead a Trump train and still be cool, man, unless you respect me. That's how I am.
Yeah, not everybody you talk to is gonna turn to the Republican side, but they may vote on issues. You know?
Yes,
I vote on issues. You know?
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but you can't just go straight ticket anymore. But right for this November election, we got to keep the House.
Yo, y'all better act like y'all know. I don't give a shit. I don't care what anybody say. Y'all better act like y'all know. Y'all better rise up. Rise up.
Yep.
Rise up. I don't care what nobody says. Hut, rise up. Rise up for your damn country. Damn it. The hell y'all think this shit is? You crazy or something? Ain't nobody taking nothing. Ain't nobody taking nothing.
I noticed something though, y'all.
Even Cardi B said that shit. Cardi B, you better let them socialist people know. I should play a clip because we allowed to play a 1-minute clip, but I'm going to play that shit on my shit. And I'm going to tell her like it is. Because she even said it. She was like, ain't nobody going to tell me what to do with my money. Government take half of my taxes away, 45%. She was all talking all this crazy shit. See? So she talking about she hate Trump. No, you better love motherfucking Trump. Okay, Cardi B? Because you got me motherfucking twisted. I done told her I'm telling her ass right now. I went up on her motherfucking live and she was saying, I was like, no, we gonna make America great again, girl. Fuck is wrong with you? Talking all this crazy shit. And you up there, you supposed to be loving that motherfucking tax cut. Fuck is she talking about?
Our local government here. The county I live in.
She got me fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm trying to go horn out the curse. And it's crazy. I gotta just curse, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I swear to everything I love. If my neighbor even knock on the motherfucking wall, I'm gonna be like, bitch, come get you a cigarette. Call it a day and shit. But I gotta be loud. My voice got to be loud as shit out this motherfucker.
You dig?
We gonna be too low. If we not loud, we gonna be too low. We gonna be too low. We can't be low. We gotta be too motherfucking high. Right, Mo? Take it away.
Oh yeah, we gotta be look. We gotta be live. We gotta be real.
I talk. We gotta be a.
We gotta be freaking correct. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I just been. You know what? I've been ranting all day long, and I'm gonna say this, y'all. I've been ranting though. But I feel that we are. I feel that people are dumbing down every freaking day. We are getting smarter. Like you said, the rich are getting richer. and the poor are getting poorer.
Rich.
You got the dumber,
Rich.
the dumber's getting
Okay.
dumber, and the
Like a
smart is
motherfucker.
getting smarter. And that's the truth.
The smarter are getting
Dumber.
rich. The smarter are getting rich. That people, I've known people.
Because we want to be rich.
No, I know people that are living in poverty,
be
but it's
poor.
because
Right.
they have bad decisions in their life.
Okay.
They want to have the nicest cars. They want to be house poor, but yet they can't afford to go out to lunch except on payday. You know, if you want to drive,
I want to do everything.
you know, you can't have everything from the beginning. You got to build up to it. You know, I lived in an apartment for
That bitch
from
Nancy
2001
Pelosi
to
and
2006.
Waters gonna be like, oh, y'all motherfucking minorities. No, bitch, you minority, bitch. You fucking live off that $10 bitch. You ain't gonna tell me what to do with my motherfucking money. I don't owe you no explanation. I ain't signing no welfare ass motherfucking application, bitch. You ain't coming my motherfucking tax dollars, bitch. You better worry about what the fuck you didn't claim or whatever. Cause Trump apped y'all asses. He apped y'all asses. Y'all want to know what the fuck he got in his taxes, bitch. What about y'all taxes? You kidding me? You Nancy Pelosi, all y'all little 5-0 fake ass motherfuckers see one exempt temps, little bitches. Y'all think y'all slick as shit with it. Ain't nobody slick, motherfuckers. You gonna get caught. Like, we all gonna get caught. We all will get caught. Y'all bitches gonna get audited. Because y'all gonna get audited. And y'all deserve to get audited. And y'all better get audited. Because you know what? You gonna claim that you gonna offer all these welfare people what? Who's gonna pay for it? I'm still waiting for Ocasio to tell me who's going to pay for that shit.
She's just a pretty face. That's all she
That
is.
bitch ain't no pretty face. That bitch
That's all
is
they
psycho. She's
But
psycho.
Charlie
She looked like
Bird.
she was chewing on motherfucking
the
rubber.
picture.
Okay.
But she's
That
just
bitch looked like she was chewing on rubber. Okay. That bitch is a super soldier, bitch. Look, no, not you, bitch, but that bitch. I'm just saying. That's the fuck I feel right now. Okay.
Oh my
I just swear
God.
everything about myself.
You know, the other day I saw an interview.
Bam.
The other day I saw
Go ahead.
in Venezuela, and they said that inflation has gone up 1,000,000% this last year.
All right.
So that means for every dollar is now $1 million. It cost.
Listen, Venezuela. Bernie Sanders was bragging about fucking Venezuela. I'm so happy. I never thanked that bitch for nothing in the world. That Hillary Clinton bitch. I swear to everything I said, thank you, bitch, for stealing his motherfucking votes. Okay, bitch? Because you lost, he lost. Y'all all lost. Y'all bunch of losers. And that's the best thing you ever did. Because that nigga was bragging about fucking Venezuela, and look at Venezuela right now. Motherfuckers is eating out the garbage, okay? And that's not going to be the case in America. Motherfucker be hungry. He ain't gonna rape your ass. He gonna eat your ass alive. And this is what we gotta be. Like, I can't be more raw than that, okay? They eat people, babies, and everything all day. They think we stupid. I'm not freaking stupid. See, let me tell you a little something about me. I know about them. And they want to sit there and twist and turn and throw that rape word all around like it's funny. Ain't nothing funny about that. What about all the girls? Okay?
Yeah.
All the real women out there that have been through horrible moments like that. And they taking it for granted. And the only reason why they doing that is because they're about to be exposed for human trafficking, child sacrificing. So they want to clown with it. All right. Go ahead. Do all that.
Spirit cooking.
Spirit cooking. There's tribunals right now. There's people who are testifying right now. Big people like Barnett Finoa, whatever her name is. And a lot of people. And the next show that I am going to do on YouTube will be with a super soldier. She was trained. She was human trafficked and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to be careful about that shit because you know what? I do have a love and heart for that, But honestly, y'all, one day when I was in my Bible, the Lord revealed that to me, okay? He was revealing all these things with the things that they go through. And it's all real because it really is real. Because if you watch MK Control Survivors, I started watching them after the Lord had revealed that to me, okay? And you know what? They be cursing and everything. I curse out of anger. These are real emotions. That Cooper as Mofo, that ain't no real emotions. That's a script. That's an act. And I was crying about that too on my page because I don't like how they be trying to clown us Americans. They think we so damn stupid. And you got some people out there hardcore that are really all stupid, like hardcore stupid, like strictly blocked out, like from their own their own minds. And I get it. Those are the people who are closed-minded. And if it's all up to you. You got to open up your mind. You got to want to see things. You got to want to ask and be like, you know what is really going on? But if you don't do that, you're never going to really know. You can't just run around here saying F Trump, F this, F that. You got to want to know stuff, man. You got to want to get in the know, man, because the know is going to save your life. Maybe, maybe not. You're going to be caught by surprise, dragged up out your house, your kids. Look, this was Hillary Clinton's plan, okay? She made that shit real clear. She was ready to take us to concentration camps, labor camps, all kinds of types of camps, try to educate us, re-educate us, all kinds of types of shit that they doing up in China right now with the Google search bar that they up there enabling, like right now. You know, we got to be protecting ourselves. We got to fight. We got to fight for our internet. We got to fight for everything. Obama done sold the damn internet some kind of type of way. And
he made it Obama made the internet a utility. Yes, a utility.
He is a nasty motherfucker. But
he gave it away.
That Trump is
a nasty motherfucker.
Obama's tools.
And Ted Cruz
and he's
kept
turning
warning everybody. Nobody listen. I'm sorry.
You know, Obama gave away the internet in August of 2016. He gave it to the UN. The United States had control because we invented it.
Yeah, that was made in America. And he went and he gave it to them because he thought he was going to be Secretary General.
Supposed control.
He was setting up. He was setting up that last moment, motherfucking King Dong, motherfucking Mecca-hong ass, devil ass. He's a devil from hell. He's a devil. He's a devil. I hate him. Not hate him, but his character. I don't hate folks. You know, I don't even know if he's real, if he's a clone. I know he's a super soldier. And the last super soldier I was talking to,
he's demonic. You can hate him.
My last person, my MK Control survivor that I did a last interview with, she said that she seen Obama up in there doing the super soldier, you know, practice shit. You know what I'm saying? They was on board, you know. He been doing the most. Like, he was there. He was there. He came from all that. They all came from all that human traffic shit. You know, that guy with red shoes on ever since he was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's what we need to understand. We need to understand Q. I haven't been on my Q stuff and stuff. I've been just trying to promote for, you know, for everybody who got a good word and everything. And that's what we doing right now. We showing love. We talking. We going to call Congress on my show next. I'm not trying to promote myself on here because this is most stuff, you know, everybody mad love.
No, promote. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Promote. You're good.
Thank you for sharing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got no fucking long ass conversation for y'all. I'm just straight.
We all can.
I'm going my
yeah, we're going to have the Tiny and John show.
Tiny and John show and open slots. You gonna come on there, you come on there, and you just be my moderator. How I do the moderator stuff, because I gotta learn how to do that shit. I gotta, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial. I've been watching tutorials all motherfucking day, you know what I'm saying? Sure. And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I love me some damn ass YouTube, you know what I'm saying? We motherfucking rock. We gonna be on my show right now next, our show, because that's the hot spot. I want y'all to know this gonna be a late night, real late night shit, you know what I'm saying? Randomly, and the red wave and everything, because I'm random, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking breaking news. That's what I'm gonna be, breaking news.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
I'm be fucking breaking news, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna be.
Go,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Tiny be raw. Tiny be raw with it.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit.
It's a different atmosphere you have on YouTube. Don't Tiny have a different atmosphere on YouTube than Facebook? It's like she's saying a little bit more. Like, oh, okay.
I am. I'm the most.
It's more
YouTube
like
because
I
you know
love
what? YouTube is YouTube. This is YouTube all day long. See, my family ain't on here. If they want to be, they could. But I'm
they're a little bit more open-minded, even though it's censored. But YouTube is a little bit more open-minded.
Regardless, no matter what.
I don't know, Mo.
Regardless, no matter what.
Oh no, you know what? You're right. You're right.
I gotta keep.
I don't want to speak so.
I gotta keep fighting. It's all about fighting. It's all about fighting.
I'm messing with YouTube right now.
Knowing what the hell we got to do and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what we got to do. We're gonna be asked out.
Yep.
Yeah. Chrissy brought up a good point. People wake up in the morning, they watch their news, and that's all they watch. Now, just imagine if there was a monopoly.
I'm like,
on
baby.
The news. A monopoly.
Monopoly and that's on. What's up, Baba?
There is a monopoly on
it. It's called Facebook and Twitter.
Huh?
You know, most people believe everything they see on Facebook.
Yeah. Yup, and everything.
And
have you ever played Black Monopoly?
That's why yeah, you go. Yo, I'm surprised that shit work.
Somebody know what I'm talking about going at Black Monopoly. You ever play Black Monopoly?
Black
Everybody-
Monopoly.
Is that the plantation edition?
No, yeah, it said go to jail on everything. Go to jail.
Go to the hot box.
Yeah, it's go to jail. If you look, Black Monopoly is go to jail, go to jail, go to jail, go to jail. It's a funny. Look, go to jail. You see, go to jail every 10 little thing. It's go to jail on every square on Black Monopoly. And that's a Democratic plantation mindset. Go to jail, go to jail, go to jail, go to jail. That's the plantation monopoly. Look at that. Go to jail. No matter what you do, your mindset, you're gonna go to jail.
Them dirty
your
ass mofos. They so dirty. They dirty as they want to be. That's why I gotta call them. I gotta call them. We got to call them. We got to call them.
Well,
Gotta call them. I gotta look at the latest Q drops and shit.
I love your voice.
You know, now they're trying to say that Bert and Ernie are gay.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Now they're trying to say Bert and Ernie are gay.
Your voice is so good.
That's that thing.
Oh my God, you love your voice. I grew up in Chicago hearing voices like that, so that's why I love it. I grew up around Homo Park. Look at that Homo Park type of. It's that Homo Park. Look on Homo Park online. Y'all see what I'm talking about? The chicks out there, they kind of get that attitude like that, like oh man. And I was crazy along with their asses too. We used to do some dirt together. Ooh, let me stop. Shh. All right, next.
Was I dreaming, or when they were trying to defund PBS, they had the Sesame Street puppets at some type of press conference with Obama? Am I silly? I swear that wasn't a dream. I remember seeing it, and I can't. You know, it's so freaking crazy. I know it happened because I don't dream this type of stuff. You know, I don't have kids. Maybe I dream Dora and Bob the Builder, but not no damn Sesame Street. Obama, I swear, he had them at a press conference when they were trying to defund the pill broadcasting system, the blue pill.
Yeah,
not Viagra, but you know.
Well, they had Michelle Obama on Sesame Street. She came on one time for one of the shows.
Sure did, Gina.
Oh, he came on?
Sure did, babe love.
Mm-hmm.
I called fucking Facebook last week.
I saw that. Look, Britt, that's when what's her name? Angie Peterson went on live with you or something.
Baby, I called Facebook last week. And
You should have filed sexual harassment on that guy.
I'm not even gonna do that, baby. See me here? I'm gonna conquer these.
You could probably own Facebook then. Then we won't be having these problems.
Conquer these motherfuckers, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
Bam or shut up. It is what it is.
It is what it is. You dig?
Algorithm my shit. I don't give a who you for now. I do.
Right.
Everybody's shit.
You heard what happened with Google, right? You heard what happened with Google. They spent a bunch of money hiring buses to take Hispanic people to the voter booths. And 30% of them didn't vote the Democrat. They voted Republican. So they were all mad that they had spent that money.
Illegals. They are illegals. These motherfuckers is illegals. Illegals.
I mentioned it previously, but my aunt, she lives in a little town called La Casita in Starr County, Texas, near Rio Grande City. And my uncle has Alzheimer's. And during the Trump, I asked him after the Trump election happened, I said, Tio, who did you vote for? And he doesn't speak English. And he says, well, they said if we voted for this person, they would give us a free dinner plate. And I just went for the free food. I voted for who they told me to vote for. You know, this is James O'Keefe type of stuff. This is
yeah.
And it happens. It happens. You know, they take people from the senior living facility and they drive them over to get their barbecue plate. Just vote for this guy right here, this girl, this lady. You know, straight ticket, boom, done. You know, but I've been asked, how can I get involved politically, locally? And Ted Cruz is coming to Conroe, and they're using Eventbrite. I think that's the website to register you. As soon as I registered, they said, "Hey, you might be interested in these little things." I found like 3 other rallies I signed up for to go to, and they're pre midterm election rallies. And one of them, I don't even know what the heck it is. I just signed up because it was Keep Texas Red, and I'm thinking of pulling a fast one. I'm thinking of going to that one, and then wearing my InfoWars shirt underneath my other shirt. And once I show up, just take my shirt off and be in the very front, so maybe I could get the InfoWars name out there on the media, just like that guy during the Vegas rally that said "Free Alex Jones." You could look at Eventbrite and see what's around, because I've been asked by a couple people, how do I get involved politically locally, and I'm like, you don't even have to get involved, just go to these rallies and wear a shirt.
Just go to your rally. We can stand on the goddamn corner by our own self wearing a shirt with just one of us and have someone hold the camera, and that's a rally right there. It ain't about numbers. It's about spirit, you dick.
Look, just imagine this. How many of y'all have seen these bandit signs that say I buy houses fast closing? If you go get one of your sign, go get a sign made, or go get a sign and just post it in an intersection near your job or near the entrance of your job, and see how long it lasts. Of course, it may not last many days, but people are going to see that with their subconscious mind, and they may remember. People tend to think, because I see more signs of one party than the other, that they're winning. And that doesn't work. These polls, who's taking these polls? Stay-at-home moms, people that don't work.
For real.
They're called. I think Trump was saying they're called.
Oh, look at you, Wawa.
It's Gigi. He said hi.
Hey, Gigi.
They call them suppression polls. So what happens is
exactly.
He was explaining it today. He was what they do is they do these suppression polls, so they put them on the news, and so the Republicans are like, oh well, we're gonna lose, so why is the point of voting?
Okay.
So yeah, those polls that they put on there are fake.
They fake it and fake. I mean,
when I was in college, I took a class on statistics. And one of the assignments we're making polls and questioning people on campus. And the thing that we learned is the poll is subjective. It depends on how you write the questions and the people that you ask. So you can write it any way to get what you want out of it. So if you want a poll to be a certain way, you write it a certain way.
Yes, I have a Chihuahua and I have Mexican descent. He's probably missing a few teeth like Roxy.
No,
I want to get Ryan Johnson over here. I wish I can find him. John Ahmad. I don't know his Gmail. I don't know.
He said he was. Well, Ryan said he was taking a couple of days off. He had some family stuff he was dealing with.
Okay, because I would love to get him on here right now. This would be, man. I told Ryan we got to do a YouTube live. There's some stuff that you can say on here before they shut us down.
Ryan is concerned because people on YouTube, a lot of Patriot people that are having live feeds on their YouTube channel, they're not just being shut down, but they're actually physically disappearing.
But they can kill me because it's God's will for me to spread the news. I'm willing to die for this. I'm willing to be missing for this. I'm not going to stop. So I don't screw y'all. Screw about the concerns. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Just pass it on. Pass it on.
Yep.
Chihuahuas for Trump.
That's right.
I was looking for some Trump gear for my Chihuahua for her, and I found some, but I think I could get it printed locally for cheaper.
Hey, I have access to silk screeners.
Yeah. I used to put this one in my cargo pants. I used to go fishing, and she'd stay in my cargo pants. She was that small.
Oh. Yeah. I get home from work and she used to fit in my scrub pockets.
Yep. This one. She's 12. No, she's 11. She was born on Valentine's week in 2007.
So cute. Hi, boy.
Gigi's she's 9 years old now.
They last a long time. I had to do emergency surgery on her during Hurricane Ike, she got bit by something and her head turned about the size of a grapefruit. She nearly died. You know what saved her?
Huh.
Children's Benadryl, because all the hospitals were flooded. Children's
John.
Benadryl. I knocked her ass out,
John.
but it helped.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ready?
Goodbye.
And when it-
I'm gonna
Whenever-
go
2020.
phone right now.
What's up? What's up, Tiny?
My dog's not camera shy. Wow.
What'd you say, John Reddy?
What? Hey, everybody.
Go.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say one thing. I wanted to bring up Dan Baker because we need to hold his family and his wife up in prayer because she's having some bad medical issues that she's dealing with.
Oh Lord Jesus, help him, Father God.
You know, she's dealing with cancer, and so if we can just, remember her.
Who's Dan Baker? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Deplorable Dan.
Deplorable Dan, the legend. Deplorable Dan.
Oh yes.
His wife? Is it his wife? Oh, damn.
Yes. Oh, well, most certainly.
You know, it's a good thing you mentioned cancer. That we had a local station published that there was over a dozen cancer patients that had no one to donate white blood cells.
Wow.
And eventually I'll talk about the whole thing, how it would happen. But I had a cousin that died. And she died in the hospital from leukemia and the complications. And her mom wasn't able to be there. She didn't make it there when she died. And guess what? After she was declared dead, her heart started again. And she was here for another hour. And she said she saw God and talked to God. And he let her come back so she could say goodbye. And every time, I've only done it once before, but somebody needed platelets at work, and I donated platelets. But I don't think you can see, but I went and started a process to donate white blood cells. Most people don't, if you want to do one thing in life that'll put a crown, a stone in your crown when you get to heaven, and not just because of that, donate platelets or white blood cells. Because if I don't donate, if maybe I'm a match, maybe I'm not a match, but if I don't do anything and they die and they were a match and I didn't know, I'd carry that I'd feel bad about that. We got to play for deplorable Dan. That's good. Mm-hmm. But if we want to help also, go donate some platelets and some white blood cells. It's not that bad of a process. I did it. I did the platelets about 15 years ago. Now it's a better process, but you may not be able to do anything but pray for deplorable Dan. But there's somebody always locally that needs platelets and white blood cells, and that's all. I won't go ranting on that.
That's awesome.
No, you can rant. This is my platform is a rant.
Yeah. When I went to go donate my white blood cells, I wore my red pill gear. I wore my Trump 2020 hat, and I wore my Ted Cruz hat. But my Ted Cruz shirt. And as I was walking through the hospital, people were looking at me funny. I was like, man, they recognize it. Some of them were giving me a little pat on the shoulder, but even in the hospital, you may not want to tell people anything because of their circumstance, but they can see what you're wearing. Support your local candidates any way you can.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
I almost felt like praying for people there. I don't want to get all
dummy crats.
Holy roller on y'all. I have a friend named Luther, and there was a person that we went to eat. He used to work with me. We would go to this little Mexican restaurant. We'd get chicken soup, and there would be a guy that would come in with the mask, bald, and he would talk to him. And I asked him, "Hey, who's that?" And he said, "Oh, that's Mr. White. He's got terminal cancer." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." He's like, and his wife came over and said, "Hey, how you doing?" And basically, she's okay with it. Once someone's been sick for so long, they just want to see them pass on to the next level in life. Well, the next time we saw him, Luther said, "Excuse me, guys." We were at the same restaurant. He said, "Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back." And he went and prayed for this guy, and I felt like I had to be there. It's like, man. And when he came back, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna order anything. I don't want to hold y'all back." And I said, "Man, look there. I felt like I had to go pray for that guy also." He's like, "You know what? The Spirit told me to take you with me, but I didn't." And so he said, "You know what? Walk the walk. Come with me." And we went and prayed for this guy who had terminal cancer, and he had maybe 90 days to live. He's still alive, and this was 6 months ago.
Yep, power in prayer.
Ago. Power in prayer. Mm-hmm. Power in prayer. I didn't heal him. God healed. God maybe extended his life long enough for him to whatever. XYZ. I don't judge, so I won't be judged by y'all. But people don't believe in modern day miracles. They happen every day, but they're dumbed down by science.
Yes.
Look at these hurricanes.
Let me tell you, I'm a hospice nurse. I've been at bedside many people who passed away, and you cannot deny that there is a God when you are so intimate with somebody as they are transferring to the next phase in life.
Ascending.
It's amazing. People like, oh, how do you do your job? It's like, for me, it's an honor, because to be able to be with somebody as they transition is an honor.
Chrissy.
Ooh, I got goosebumps.
Where
I got
located,
goosebumps, Chrissy.
I'm in California.
Are you the girl with all those beautiful videos? Do you have a YouTube channel?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but there's no videos on there.
Oh, okay.
But there's going to be. I'm going to start doing some videos.
Yeah. That's nice.
Tanya Seals asks, "Is that from blood? Can you put your comments, restate your question on the chat?" I used to not have videos. I don't really care if I have followers or not. I started ranting, driving, and talking about stuff. See, if you don't know what to post on YouTube, here's what I did. I have an iPhone. I get articles from Drudge Report. I go to Drudge Report, Daily Wire, the Gateway Pundit, and sometimes I even go to Live Leak to get some videos that are censored by the local media. And throughout the day, I save them to my notes. Topic number 1, topic number 2, topic number 3, topic number 4, and then when I get home, I go to the backyard or while I make a video and talk about these, and I use Google Hangouts, and I can show you if you want to know how to show your desktop on Google Hangouts. It may not look as professional.
Yeah,
but
John, I don't mean to cut y'all off. Mo, I love you. I'm about to head out of here. I'm about to set shop up real quick. Right. Get my late night show started and stuff like that.
All right. I'll see you in a bit. I'll be there. I'll be there soon.
All right. And then John,
yeah.
I'm going to call you.
John, go to her. Y'all can go there. I ain't like that. That's replay.
I got some unfinished business with John. John, so.
Go finish that.
Okay.
When we're done, I'm gonna head out. Thank you.
We all in the same game.
I'm going to my channel right now. Y'all all more than welcome to come through and stuff like that. I'm about to do me real quick. See what's popping real quick.
It's called Lumi.
Love you, Tiny.
Yeah. Bye, baby.
It's called Lumi.
Welcome. Come to my channel. Chrissy, you on my Facebook. Hit me up with your email and shit like that.
All right, I will, girl.
All right. Okay, Tanya Seal.
The YouTube channel is the YouTube channel is Lumi. LU space ME.
Space ME. Y'all better get it there.
Yep. The link is up there. Gina put it up there.
Oh, thanks, Gina.
I'm about to see something real quick. I'm about to see something real quick.
See you.
Shit like that.
All right. Hello. Hello.
All right. Josh,
I'll be here for you.
Me up too. Follow me on Tiny Ricardo, my Facebook and shit like that.
Yep.
All right. And I love all of y'all. Y'all all welcome. I need some moderators and shit like that tonight. Y'all gonna teach me how to make you my moderator.
Hey, make me
I love y'all.
I want to be a mod.
Yeah. You gotta be a moderator. I need all y'all.
I'm gonna be a mod. You the mod of mine. We go to mods.
Baby love, baby love. Y'all all welcome.
I'm gonna need a moderator.
Right now, baby.
October the 3rd when I go to this Ted Cruz rally.
Later,
I'm gonna be too
John,
busy live
I'm
streaming.
calling you.
Okay.
Tanya Seals. Okay, to answer your question, the white blood cells and the platelets. Here's the process. When you do platelets, then this is for the people with cancer. What they do is they stick an IV in your arm, and that IV has this little apparatus that has 3 little tubes.
Yes.
And so what happens is it sounds scary, but they take 60% of your blood out of your body incrementally, little by little, and they run it through a centrifuge. They separate the red blood cells, the white blood cells, and the platelets. The platelets looks like orange juice. So what ends up happening, the red blood cells go back in your body and they infuse it with some sort of IV drip, and that's it. It takes an hour and a half to do the first step. When you do white blood cells, it's a 3-step process.
Yes.
It takes an hour for the first step, and they basically, they check your blood count, they check your platelet count, your white blood count, and they see if they find a match to the people that you're donating to. If you don't have somebody specifically you're donating to, then they have step 2 step 2 is when they try to match you, and step 3 you come in, and it's about a 3-hour process, and they do the same thing that you did for an hour, but this time it's for 3 hours. And so you just put on your earphones, and it feels weird, but it's almost like you have like something crawling on your skin, and that's the only miscomfort you have. And I don't know who's going to be getting it, but in my video I said, this Christian blood coming out of me, may God make a difference in the life of whoever's getting it. I may not be able to lay my hands on whoever's getting that blood or platelets, but my blood, my white blood cells, and my platelets that I ask for God to bless and move those people will be in them, and I feel that that's better than anything I can do.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I see some Ted Cruz support. Oh, you're welcome. And you know what all that is because you're a nurse, so you know how that goes.
Right.
Yeah. I'm a medical lab tech. That one of my degrees is in that.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. My wife didn't want me to do it, but I felt a calling because of my niece that passed away. Somebody had to do it for her once the family couldn't donate anymore. And the lady I donated for at work, after I donated for her, I think she lasted a week and a half until she passed. But, if that week and a half was all she needed to come to straighten her, to finish whatever it is she needed to finish in this life before she passed, then, hey, more power to her,
I don't know what's happening.
Uh-oh.
See, things are like, I don't know. See how things are popping around and stuff?
Oh, maybe it's my fan. Maybe. No. Let's see. Sandy Bolin, Red Wave all over the USS. That's just amazing. Yeah.
No.
Totally amazing.
Working, man.
Yeah, and I feel it's God telling me to do it. I'm not doing it for fame. I feel like God's telling me to do it, and if somebody out there does it also, and pays it forward, then hey, good for them.
The impact you have, like you said, even with a person just lasting a week, the impact that person can have in a week is amazing.
Yikes.
And yeah, I mean, they could mend a relationship that could overflow into something else or into somebody else, and it just keeps going forward and forward. The more positive and the more love that you put into your life, the more you're going to get out, and the more that that's going to be there. That's like this whole division thing in our country right now that's going on. People don't like the way you think, so they're going to start calling you names, and then that person gets upset, and that it's this back and forth of just bitterness and hate. So you're going to put a hate out there, you're going to get hate. You put love out there, you're going to get love. And, who doesn't want to be loved? Who doesn't want happiness? I just don't understand the concept or the mentality of attacking somebody because of their beliefs or their ideas are different. And this whole animosity towards each other, it's like, who wants to live in a world where we hate each other?
Somebody take on that one. I want to rant. No, finish it, Christy. You got something. You ran it. Say something.
I'm done ranting. Josh, you made me feel good, man.
Yeah,
that was awesome. That was just we need more of that.
Yeah, I got the chills. I got the chills right now on my arm. It feels like my. I don't know what you call it.
Josh. That was awesome.
Yeah. There's so many ways people can help.
Yeah, it's like I've been to a lot of different places and different countries and different mentalities and stuff like that. And I've seen in the darkest places the most amazing, beautiful things come out of it. Evil isn't strong enough and evil isn't big enough to overcome the good. But we still have to be good and we still have to add to it and to even overcome it in a better way in this dark world.
Yep.
Dark world. This dark, cruel world.
Mo said something a couple shows ago. What's in the dark will be brought into light. And I still feel that's going to be this midterm election. A lot of stuff's going to come to light,
Yes.
that especially once we win the elections, the November midterms, because now we have a free ride. Not a free ride, but we're good for what, 2 more years. That's going to put us at 2020, and they tried to give Hillary Clinton a pass because they thought she was going to win before they knew what she was going to get charged with, or if she was going to get charged. They already had some, I don't know, the FBI. Bill Clinton met in the tarmac with the Attorney General.
Mm-hmm.
It's all that's it's going to come to light. And
I think if the rumors, I'm really hoping the rumors that I'm hearing are true, because I think all that stuff's going to come to light even before the election. I think we're going to see some movement this coming October.
I hope so.
I hope I'm not being sensational or dreaming too much, but I think once Kavanaugh is confirmed, we're going to rock and roll.
Did y'all see the news article that Kamala Harris ran 3,600 ads against Kavanaugh since the Mrs. Ford, Dr. Ford, has come out with her accusations? Mm. How can you run 3,600 negative ads against Kavanaugh on Facebook or wherever she's running them, and try to maintain, a non-biased opinion on, come on. And these little look, I recommend, if y'all don't know what the Drudge Report is, DRUDGE report is, go to Drudge Report to get your news. Drudge Report posts a lot of articles on there, and most of it's pro-right, and some of it's, just neutral. But Drudge Report is a good source for information. And like I was mentioning earlier, for those of y'all that want to start a YouTube channel and don't know what to talk about, just go and save links to articles of what you see throughout the day and talk about it. Give your opinion. You may have one person watching you, like my mom, my wife, or whoever, but someone's going to be watching you in the future, and they're going to be like, whoa, remember, I saw this guy talk about this, like Alex Jones did. He talked about a lot of things. Years later, months or weeks later, they're referring back. Well, they can't refer back to his videos anymore because they deleted them all. But just do that. Take notes on your phone, and then make a quick little video. You don't even have to show your face with Google Hangouts. And it's real simple. There's a couple little clicks on YouTube when you go live. You say Google Hangouts, and then you share your desktop, and then you unshare it, and you show your camera, and you can show the article right then and there. It's simple. It took me only like 2 minutes to figure it out, and just get out there, get your information out there, and you can't, if you're worried about being flagged, I have family videos on mine. I'm going to have to eventually split my political activism stuff into a new channel so I don't lose videos of my great grandma or something like that. But how will you get flagged for quoting other sources, news stations, news articles, and giving your opinion? Of course, as long as it's not, hateful or calling for hate or whatever. But if you don't know what to do, that's just one suggestion. and then things will just start coming out. You know, you'll start the more and more. Like the first day I posted it, I was like, man, I feel stupid. I had no views, and then my wife said, "Oh, look, I saw you while I was at work." I'm like, "Well, good. I'm all excited. I had one view, and it was my wife."
Well, when I did the first show with Mo, I went to my mom's house and she was having a yard sale, and somebody came up and hugged me and like, "We watched you."
Oh. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, and check this out. I was at a doctor's appointment, and everybody in the doctor's office is Democrat. And they're like, I don't feel like I'm being represented anymore. They watched the show, and I think they're going to vote. Republican this midterm.
Well, if you were in the hospital, and I have friends that are doctor, and I have a plastic surgeon that does volunteer work for the Shriners.
Just learned how to do this,
and that, well, not all the time, but part of his work is with the Shriners. Then I have a doctor that's 6 months out of the year, she's an anesthesiologist, and she's got a special certification where she could do anesthesia on like preemies. You know, there's not that many people that can do that type of stuff.
No,
and she said, as soon as the Affordable Care Act came in, it's you know, the amount of money they were getting. My friend that's a plastic surgeon, he would get X amount for something. Let's say a burn victim burned their face and he does reconstruction.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to pay for the anesthesia. He's got to pay for the assistants. He's got to pay for the room. Most people don't know that they pay for. You rent the room, the little area that you do your surgery. The doctor has to rent it.
Yep.
And then after Obamacare did his thing, he was paying out of pocket. He had to get in. He had to do other things like buy other doctors' account receivables to try to make money because it just wasn't cutting it. And he's like, he loves helping people so much. He wasn't going to stop doing this type of work.
Well, it sucked because so my last job was an administrative position. So I was a clinical supervisor for crisis care staffing. And so we had a lot of contracts with different agencies and facilities. And these little facilities, I loved them because they always gave so much attention to their patients. They always, the patient was the bottom line, not the dollar. But after the Obama Affordable Care Act went in, a lot of them either went bankrupt, shut their doors, or sold off to a bigger corporation where the bottom line is the bottom line is what matters to them. And it's really sad to see that.
If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor.
Yeah. Yes. I'm a cancer survivor. I had cancer. I didn't have insurance. Even being a nurse, I didn't have insurance. I had to go see a doctor was either free or $25. My blood work was $25, and my medication, I had my thyroid removed, so I have to have a medication for the rest of my life now. And my medication was $12 a month.
Wow.
So my insurance went up to, so when I had to get insurance, my insurance went up to $400 a month. My copay to see the doctor was $50 a month. My blood work was $50 a month, and my medication was $20. So it's like I have insurance, but I'm paying more for the same services when I didn't have insurance.
Well, you don't even know what I've been paying. I opted for the premium stuff and critical care illness and all that. I think I spend out of my paycheck. I get paid every 2 weeks, and I think I'm paying at least $1,000 out of pocket just for my coverage, and then my company is paying another $1,800 or $1,900 a month or something. It's insane.
It's ridiculous. And then too, my copay for any emergencies was $15,000. I broke my leg, and I couldn't have surgery because I didn't have the $15,000.
You know what the problem was? You have a social security number. If you didn't have one, your leg would have gotten fixed.
Yeah.
And it's sad to say that, but I've seen people that I know are here illegally because I know them, and they live better than me.
Yeah.
Of course, they may live in a mobile home, but their kids get sick and they're there within an hour or two of them getting sent home from school.
Well, yeah, and then the doctors like treating them because they get paid well.
I got something to tell y'all. I got something to tell y'all.
Tell us, Mo. Tell us.
Well, Alex Jones got a website, right?
Yeah.
This is my computer. I got the fast computer service. I can't upload Alex Jones videos on here. They last no more than 2 minutes.
Wow.
And that's his own website. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, they probably ban me for that. But when they ban me for that, y'all know where to find me.
Yeah, I just signed up for Spreely yesterday.
That's what's happening right now. The Alex Jones videos is being stopped on my look. I go to any video, any website, it goes on and on. The video, everything on fat. Alex Jones. Stop. Download. I have to download, and I can't download it. Dude, I can show y'all this. I can put my phone tomorrow and show y'all what I'm talking about. But they'll shut me down. I don't even know if I want to talk about it. It's real. You know?
Hey, Mo.
Yo.
Hey, Mo. I'm gonna go ahead and get off because Tiny's trying to get me to go over there.
Yeah. I'll see y'all a little bit, man. Hey, man. Hey.
I'll catch you later. You can always call me.
Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt.
All right. It's nice talking to everybody.
All right.
Thanks, Gina, for holding up the fort while I was gone.
Thanks, John.
Hey.
Nice meeting you.
Love, fam.
Bye, John.
John.
All right. Have a nice night.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Hey, did you guys hear about that senator who passed away, Senator Joyce?
Oh, unexpectedly, yes. Yes. How?
He has some ties with Hillary.
Another more to the body count.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these people who you know, who was this guy? He was shot twice in the back, and they said it was a robbery, but they left his watch, they left his wallet. That he was feeding information to WikiLeaks or Guccifer, or forgot who it was. This body count just.
There was another one that was shot in the back of the head, and it was a suicide.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, and drug himself afterwards.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. It's almost. They say, "Oh, it's just a conspiracy theory." All the people, the body count for Hillary Clinton. No, it's all documented. It's
ham, turkey, whatever. You know.
We're talking about her chef. We're talking people who are closer. I mean, granted, she knows a lot of people, but how many people in your circle have committed suicide?
Right.
And have died? Like,
come on.
They die around her.
Let's speak on it.
I think the body count is well over 100 now.
Good Lord.
I'm not sure if it was Steve. Yeah, let's look up Hillary's body count here.
Her or her body double.
I already read something today about her body double. Her body double hates it. I guess when she had pneumonia or something, where she fell and then she showed up coming out of her house and she was just fine.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting video. I was showing my friends that because that was pre-election and she literally turned stiff. Like I remember watching a movie in the 80s where it's like a mannequin that comes to life. And that's what it reminded me of. It's like she turned into a mannequin and they just threw her ass in that black van and took I was like, wow, they just threw her in there. Like, get her in there. And then they started blocking the view. You know, as much as we don't like the Dems, you know, we gotta hate their actions and not hate the people. We don't you know, we gotta hate the actions. No, don't be like these people that chased Ted Cruz, or they tried to get Ted Cruz out of that restaurant, and they ended up getting escorted out by police, the protesters, and only to have Ted Cruz come back and have dinner, with us finishing it off.
Yes. I'm glad he went back. I'm glad he went back.
I'm gonna try to get so Ted Cruz is coming here to Conroe, Texas. And I got tickets for his show. I'm gonna try to live stream it. So I bought an action camera, so I'm gonna try to record it and live stream it at the same time. I bought my battery packs. I'm gonna try to be I'm gonna try to get there really early to record it so y'all can see it, because these type of things, I don't know. It's
I
nice.
think, when is the Planned Parenthood meeting in Texas?
Oh, that is November. Well, if it hasn't changed, it is November the 22nd. Yes. There's 2 locations, and Owen Schroyer is going to be there. And my wife, she's actually going to go to that one. Well, she came with me to the first rally, but she just didn't feel right with all these people around because she'd never been to a political rally. Coming from Mexico, we're being raised in Mexico all the way up into 95, and then being here, there's no political rallies in Mexico because there isn't.
Well, a lot of the certain countries in certain areas, you're oppressed. You're not allowed to voice your opinion. That's a huge no-no. Even
you get killed. 100 people that were running for office were killed in this Mexico election cycle. 100, and we're not talking about followers. People that were running. But my wife, it touches her, and I'm happy she's gonna go. I bought her a Owen Schroyer Info Warrior shirt, the one with the octagon. I bought her one so we can both wear it.
Yes.
And,
yes.
I actually bought a brand new info. So if any of y'all watch InfoWars, you may not like what he says. Well, actually, you can't watch him anymore except you go to his website,
right?
Because he's been.
I can't watch him on the website right now.
Yeah. If he has gear out there, and I bought. He has a shirt that says InfoWars in the front in small letters, and in the back it's just huge letters that say InfoWars, and then on the sleeve it says Crew. Now I'm gonna wear that shirt to one of these rallies that has the news stations, and I'm gonna wear that as an undershirt. And once I'm in there, I'm gonna try to get a really good seat. I'm gonna try to get that on the media in the news. So he can see that we're still fighting for him. We have these micro battles going on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere, YouTube. These little micro battles, and some people may not support Alex Jones, but his freedom of speech, his freedom of speech is being filtered. They just removed his PayPal. I think he's got maybe 4 more days of PayPal. Come on, these companies have so much power. The SPLC, they name you as a hate group. And you might as well be Kavanaugh, They just name you as a hate group, and now you can't do business anymore. It's like the social credit score. But anyhow, I'm gonna try to live feed. I'm gonna try to be there in the front row, and just Donald Trump Jr. is gonna be there, so I'm sure security is gonna be high. But I'm gonna try to be there early and live feed from there for you guys.
Yeah, but I'm willing to drive out to the Planned Parenthood rally.
Yeah, I'll get some more information because from 3, Owen Schroyer is on from 3 to 5 or something like that, and that's my busiest time of the day, so I can't really watch him. So I got to go home and watch the rebroadcast. But I'll look at his Info Warriors. I'll borrow my wife's phone, and he's got an Info Warriors Facebook page for now, and see when that is. But these rallies aren't publicized because they're highly censored. They're highly censored.
That's for sure.
And if you're worried about your safety, there was over 100 cops at this rally last weekend. If Antifa shows up, there's gonna be police there. So
oh my gosh, can I?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I vent?
Bring it. Rant! Oh, bring it, everybody. Everybody, cut your mics off and let us talk. I'm about to cut my mic off. Here we go. Cut your mics off.
I volunteer at an art gallery in inner city, and and it's an all-inclusive place. So it doesn't matter who, what, and I think that's beautiful. Like, doesn't care who you are, what you do, you are welcome to come in. But this group took advantage of it. They're called the Hillbilly Redneck Militia or something. Oh my gosh, I have never been so pissed off in my life hearing somebody talk. They were associating ISIS with the cops, and my blood was boiling, and the president was there, and I went to the president's office. I'm like, hey, are you listening to what they're saying? He's like, yeah. And the accountant was like, Chrissy, you need to go say something. And I sure did. Oh my gosh. You know what? I have a strong voice. I'm nice, but I'm respectful, and I said what I had to say, and I was very nice when I said it. They followed me out to my car. These big bullied guys, like, they're gonna take me on. Now, seriously, like, I'm gonna attack them, or, anyways, yeah, Antifa, those weirdos, there's something wrong with them. They've got something missing. Sorry. So that's my rant.
I had to walk almost 3 blocks to get to my car. But you know what? This is Texas, and in Texas, you never know who's carrying, and I always carry a 10 millimeter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And not every situation will call for use for it, but Antifa knows that Texas is highly armed. And I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't show up. Because this little, in Portland, I don't know, maybe because it's the way it is there, people don't arm themselves. But I guarantee you, if you announce that you're going to have an open carry rally, pro-Trump rally, Antifa's not going to be there.
No.
And it's not that they're going to get shot or anything, but they're
you have the right to defend yourself. And some punk is coming at you.
And you have plenty of witnesses.
Crowbar.
But I had to walk. I walked by myself 3 blocks because I had to leave early. And I didn't, you know what? I didn't feel like a badass because I had my handgun. But situational awareness is very important when you're out there. Oh, yeah. Not just because of Antifa, but there's other people. There's always predators out there looking for victims.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yes, the victim. They want everybody with the victim mentality. They want everybody with the victim mentality. They want that.
See, we have a guy here. What's his name? Q-Tip. We call him Q-Tip. Quanell X. And man, here in Houston, for a while he used to hate on the cops. He would hate and hate and hate and hate on the cops. There'd be a shooting, and it'd be like the whole Trayvon Martin or whatever all over again. And you know what HPD did?
Yeah.
They put him in a firearm simulation where they gave him a simunitions gun, which is basically a gun that all it does is shoot air.
Mm-hmm.
And they put him through situations where he had split seconds to decide shoot or not to shoot. And now he doesn't talk bad about the cops. He doesn't talk bad about the cops.
Yeah, you don't know. Unless you're in somebody's shoes. But the thing is, I've done work with people who have been affected by ISIS. Let me tell you what ISIS does. ISIS is the epitome of evilness. They are dark. They are disgusting. What they have done to kids. We're talking skinning kids alive in front of their parents to get them to submit or obey, or just for the fun of torture.
Well, not just ISIS, the imams. Remember, they were burning. These 2 girls didn't wear their burqa, and they took them out in front of the school and they burned them alive.
Oh yeah, that's nothing. Let me tell you, that is nothing. What is going on in the Middle East? And they're doing this to kids, little kids.
To Christians too.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get out. The statistics when Obama was president. These Muslim countries, I think it was like for every couple thousand people, maybe 2 or 3 Christians were let go. And those who applied and showed that they were Christian, a lot of them were being slaughtered.
Well, you hear what they're doing to China now to the churches. So basically,
they're using Google to find you. They're using Google to find you.
Well, if you want to have a church, you have to sign a documentation, and it's basically saying, well, I'm a church, but I'm not going to be certain. It's really bad. And if you don't sign it, then they're going to kill you or imprison you.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, man.
Well,
Crazy
I was in Turkey last year. I won't go back to Turkey now that all that's going on with them, and they have the pastor locked up right now.
Oh man! Pardon me if I'm not using my camera. My phone ran low on battery.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. I ordered the splitters. It's what I love about. It's what I hate and what I love about Amazon. Yes. You know, you can go and have it in 2 days. So you're always 2 days behind technology.
All right. Damn, we've been here for 3 hours. I love it. I love it. I love the long videos. I love it. I love it.
We could have already grilled some steaks and.
Yes. Let's push the 6 hours next time.
Yeah, Mo. I just imagine once we start being able to take phone calls, Mo, on your show.
Yes.
Then I think we'll get some interesting people calling, because right now, if you want to be on the show and talk, you got to go on Google Plus or Google Hangouts, and people can find out who you are, your name, and everything.
Yes.
Well, once you do it with your phone calls, that's anonymous, pretty much. And the only people who are going to know the phone number you're calling from is you, me, or whoever's the producer is. And we'll be able to get people will probably be more likely to call in, because maybe they don't want people to know who they are, but they want to express their opinion.
Oh, I'd love that.
You know?
We need to get it. Somebody who says a Mo Marathon.
The Mo Marathon. Look, yeah, look.
More Mo Marathon.
I actually want to get a platform with me and you, Christy. Me and you. I want to do something with me and you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Little something. Me and you. It's gonna be like, we'll talk about it. Let's prepare for this. We got each other number. We talk. Let's do something spontaneous. Come on now. You know what? We all have a voice. There's some things we can do, y'all, together. You know.
Well, maybe I'll go to Texas and do that Planned Parenthood, and we'll do a live broadcast from that.
Yeah, we can set that up. You know what I'm saying? Texas.
There's plenty of time, Mo. By then, hopefully, you got, maybe you'll have your brand already, and maybe, we could have, I don't know. We could have your name out there, whatever your show. What is it, America First, or what is your show? What is the main?
It's thick skin only. My show is thick skin only. You know what I'm saying? Thick skin only. Hashtag thick skin.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah. Nice, like it.
Yeah, with me and Hope, they're most thick skin only. That's my co-host. Me and Hope is like boom, 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 boom. Y'all know Hope. Hope is so raw. We're like, yeah. These dumb down. She be snapping. I'm like, there you go, Hope. She raw. She been working a lot lately, so y'all gonna see her more about next week. Trust me, it's gonna be on. You gonna see Chris. You know who Hope is, Christy. You gonna see y'all.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
All right, Mo. I got a IT appointment with Thomas from the Freeman Report.
Okay.
He's gonna help. Well, we're gonna walk through getting this mixer.
Yes.
Is my camera working here? Maybe it is now because it's plugged in. Oh yeah.
All right.
This looks intimidating, but it really isn't.
Like a Nintendo to me.
Yeah, it does look like a Nintendo. Yeah. The microphone.
Josh.
Hey.
But we're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna.
So it looks kind of generic to me. So it don't look intimidating to me. It looks kind of like, hey, I don't know.
It looks generic.
I'm computer illiterate.
Yeah.
Hey Josh, how do I get a hold of you?
Let's see. I think I may have accidentally called you on Google Maps, Google Hangouts, but my email is just oneredsilverado@gmail.com. Just the number one, red like the color, and then Silverado like the truck.
If you need it, Christy, I'll give it to you. I got it. I got his email.
Okay.
I got his information.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Hey, dude, I got your phone number, Josh. Hey, shoot me your phone number up in the Google Hangout, up in a private thing.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
You know what I'm saying? I said, now you got your own phone number. What the hell?
Oh, you know what? I think I sent it in an email, but Gmail does a weird thing with emails. I could send and receive emails, but if I got to look for them a week later,
send it to me. I'll lock it in. I don't even got your phone number.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Well,
I got Christy's phone number. We got our personal information. I'm glad I got your personal information. You got mine. All right.
Oh, thanks, Mo.
Yeah, you right, boo.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to come up with a new handle for my political stuff, because I don't know. I think I'm just gonna come up just Josh North of Houston or something.
All right, I got it, Josh. I just got it. I'm gonna lock it in. Hold on. I ain't trying to delete the number. Hold on. I hope I didn't delete it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm so computer illiterate. I'm so computer retarded.
Oops, I messed up. I'm dyslexic. Hold on. I'm dyslexic. Hold on. 832. Oh no, that's right. 832. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I got your number. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and save it. Create contact. Here we go. I got about 4 Josh on my phone. Hold on. I'm just gonna put Josh YouTube.
Josh Houston. Josh north of Houston.
I think I get it better say Josh YouTube. For I can know. Look, because I don't go to everybody message real fast. I don't. No, I actually put Josh Houston anyway. Then I put / YouTube. Oh my God. I can't spell.
Yeah, I'm a little dyslexic myself. I think
what the hell? I can't spell.
It's fine. Yeah, and if you come to Austin, we stay in Round Rock. It's away from.
So you live in Austin? You don't know Verstein Henry? I've been doing videos on Only a Legal Immigrant. A girl with the black girl with the little afro at the top.
I live in Conroe, but I drive to Austin.
She's been on Alex Jones' show a couple times. That's my girl. We be like doing videos and stuff. Man, she real and she real. She thick skinned.
All right, I'm signing off. It's been good. Thanks, Al. Thanks for having me on.
Okay. How about?
All right, Josh.
All right. We're down to 2 people. We're down to me and Christy. All right, Christy. Just me and you. Come on.
Hey, I was looking at the Clinton bodyguards. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bodyguards for the Clintons that died.
Damn. And they said we spread fake news.
Nobody's talking about this.
They shadow banning it. Come on out. Come on, Christy. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Seth Richards or Seth Rich. That was on the news and everybody's ignoring it. Why?
Yeah.
Why are people not thinking about this?
Why?
Crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
Cuckoo.
Crazy. Not mind blowing, mind blasting.
We're going. You know what, Christy? Let's talk about this on our next show.
Is a beta male.
Yeah. Yes. We're gonna talk about this.
Yeah, they're blind for sure, Tanya.
You're blind. Yo, you can't see.
Nope. But yeah, I think we can get this up and running.
Yeah, let's get this up and running, girl. Me and you, just me and you. Let's get this running. Me and you, let's get this running.
Yeah, we can do it. It'll be fun.
We can do it. You can do it. We're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's so much news that we can put out there. People need to know. And we need a format. We can
format. Yes. All right. Hey, I'm gonna keep you online. I'm gonna stop broadcast. Anything you want to say before I cut this off?
No, but thank you guys for watching. Love you.
Love you. Bye.